I'm starting my stream right now.
Not even gonna
There we
stream
go.
it right
There
now.
we go.
Here it is, boys and girls. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the
Going
DG
on?
podcast, peeps. Hello with you. We got Belinsky in the building. We got little people, little DG underscore little people, top right. DG underscore Belinsky, bottom left. DG underscore Ziggs, bottom right. What up, boys? What up,
What it
boys?
do,
Yo,
bro?
yo,
How's it
yo.
going tonight? Let me stop this music real quick. What up, chat? Hope y'all doing good on this Friday night. What we drinking on, boys? Got
Coors
the
lattes, baby. Coors
I got
lattes.
some.
Coors lattes, like always. Ziggs with the Coors lattes.
Latte.
Coors
Never heard that,
lattes,
Ziggs.
man.
Master Niner said
Coors
Ziggs the
latte.
cheesehead.
She said, "Go pack, go, baby."
We drinking that Green River Kentucky straight bourbon. What'd you say you got, little?
I got some Bruichladdich Port Charlotte 10-year whiskey.
Show it a little closer. I can't see it. Yo. Port Charlotte heavy plated ILA single malt. What percent alcohol is that shit?
50% alcohol.
50?
50%.
Alcohol free, he's saying.
This one's 45%. Cheers.
50%. That's like a wine cooler, bro.
Cheers, cheers, baby.
Start this shit off right.
I didn't even think I
Let
was
me
gonna
I
drink
haven't
that
even
much.
gotten a beer yet. Let me grab a beer.
Go
I'll
grab
be
you a
right
beer, homie.
Val just got
Um,
done whipping over 100 miles an hour home. Bro.
Val barely made it with 30 seconds to spare when this shit was starting. Val sat down literally before we switched scenes. All right, this is our first episode. Everybody in the chat, let us know if there's any audio issues or video issues or if everything's good. This, like I said, this is our first time doing this, so we want to make sure everything's good. You can hear everybody.
This is what Val's sipping on tonight. Some Screwball
Some
and
Screwball,
some
okay.
Modelo's, you know.
Screwball. What is Screwball?
It's a peanut butter flavored
butter
whiskey.
That sounds kind of good for real.
I tried
thought
that
it-
shit too, man, and it was
Pretty
ass.
good.
When I drunk the Howler Head, which is the UFC sponsored, Dana White sponsored fucking banana flavored whiskey, that
Really?
shit
That
was
sounds
fire.
terrible.
No, that shit's good,
Really?
bro.
Banana
Yeah.
flavored whiskey.
Banana
Oh,
flavored. I
so-
think it's bourbon, actually.
See, little, I thought the same thing before
if I can find
tried
this bottle.
I was like, peanut butter flavored whiskey. That sounds disgusting. And then I
that
tried it.
sounds okay.
It's delicious, bro. Now it's
it's-
one of those things where you can have a couple shots of it, but more than 1 or 2 shots of it, and it gets way too thick, you know.
Bourbon's more on the sweet side. Like Scotch.
Ivan said he's drinking that water. Ain't nothing wrong with no water, homie. For sure, you gotta stay hydrated.
No, there's not. I wasn't planning on drinking right away.
Well, I wanted to start this shit off by introducing the guys. Like I said, we got Little, top right, DG Little, DG Valinsky, bottom left, DG Ziggs, bottom right. If y'all aren't following these guys, please do so. I think everybody's live right now except for Little. Follow him anyway. Clap said, don't ever try that bacon flavored vodka. That shit's ass.
Oh,
Bacon
that
flavored
sounds
vodka?
terrible.
Hell no, bro. Fuck that. Cheers, Thanos. Cheers, big dog. First question I wanted to ask you boys. I might be interviewing y'all a little bit. It's our first episode. I want to help the viewers get to know y'all. How did y'all get y'all's gamer tags? We'll start with Little since we'll go around in the circle. We'll start with Little top right.
Yeah, let Little start first so I can get my head right here. real
Go ahead,
quick.
go ahead.
All right, funny story. This isn't my first.
Lurk alert.
About
Hold on.
6-7 years ago.
Sit forward a bit.
Yeah, sit forward. You're kind of low.
6-7 years ago.
I can't hear you, Little.
Yeah, his audio cut out. He might have muted by accident.
Make sure you're not muted. Yo, what's up, Papa Will?
Copy.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Good to go.
good to go. Let us
Yeah.
know, chat, if y'all have any issues. Clutch, thank you for the raid. Go ahead, Little.
So 7 years ago, I got the Xbox for my younger siblings, and I made them a gamer tag. They were playing games with me. I forgot what game. I made them this tag. I had a little sister and 2 little twin brothers, and I didn't want to make each one of them their own tag, so I came up with the name Little People since it's all three of them. They're little, younger kids, 5, 6. I had another tag that I had for years, Xbox out. I forgot the login and all that, so I couldn't get on it anymore. So I just picked up this tag and I just stuck with it. I bet money in it.
Okay, hell yeah, it makes sense. So you basically got the name, the gamer tag DG Little People, because all your younger siblings, you wanted to make a gamer tag they could all play on, and just it's for the little people. Yeah, that makes sense. Some people see Little's name and they're like, Little People, is he
My midget.
He's
not midget?
he's-
I'm not saying midget. That's, you don't use that word. He's a little person. That's what I thought. A lot of people think.
Vertically challenged.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
actually kind of surprised to see you on cam fucking yesterday too, man. I was like, wait a second.
Who?
This motherfucker ain't little.
Oh, little. Yeah, he's definitely not little.
He's like, I'm going to pump some iron, and she's a big boy.
He's been pumping that iron, baby. How's your workout going, bro? How's your transformation like?
Going good, man. I'm seeing differences. Given I haven't even done it a full 30 days, tomorrow will be my 30-day mark. So I've done this, which is
I gotta give you props because I've been fucking slacking on that. Like we have a treadmill in the house, we have a bench, I have a bunch of weights and shit, but I'm just like so worn out from work. Like I don't want to put no energy into like
you have a fucking solid
my
part.
job's physical, bro. So it's rough.
Got a workout going.
Valinsky,
It's dedication, man.
yeah, it's definitely some dedication. Val, how'd you get your gamer tag, homie?
So this is a great story. I've told this story several times to different people, and they're like, dude, that's hilarious. So people may not, my real name is Sean in real life, right? A lot of people might not know that. So in junior high, when I was growing up, there was this other kid, and his name was Sean Valinsky. Well, that's obviously not my last name. So
You jacked that motherfucker from your
no,
from your school.
So
You
every
thief.
time, this is what happened. Every time I would get in trouble, I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was younger, So every time I'd get in trouble, and they'd be like, "What's your name?" and I'd be like, "Sean Valinsky," and they're like, "All right." And so that just kind of became like my alias, or like my pseudonym.
So
And
you were
just-
getting somebody else in trouble because you were using their name.
I mean, technically, I guess you could say that, but that's where Valinsky came from, and that became like my alter ego, or like my gamer tag, probably 20 years ago. When I started gaming, and it's been that ever since.
It's kind of like me. I've been using D Money for so long. Can we see that AR-15 and that shotgun real quick? See what you got
Yeah.
back there.
Want to check those out?
Yeah. Don't walk. Is your headset wired? Don't walk away with that bitch on. That'd be fucking hilarious. Still stuck to his head.
So this is a Rock River Arms AR-15. I've got a 6-position stock on it, a Hogue rubber grip, a flip-to-side magnifier.
Did you drop the clip on purpose?
Yeah, I dropped it.
I'm just
gonna
fucking
flip
with
it to the side here.
That motherfucker's nice. What?
I got
That's
an
a.
EOTech.
You got a
it's a
thumb grip on that?
Yeah, it's an EOTech holographic on the top of it with a flip-to-side magnifier behind it here. So if you're shooting and, let's say, the zombies come up real close, instead of the 3 times magnifier, you can just pop the magnifier to
Use
side
the
and
hollow.
instantly the
Yeah,
holographic,
yeah.
So,
That bitch is bad.
nice little quad rail, nice little angle grip on it, competition.
Or angled, yeah,
trigger.
angled grip.
Yeah, angle grip on it. And so, it's like my competition AR to have fun with, basically,
Hell yeah, it's a bad bitch.
Going to the range and stuff, so. And then we got the Mossberg back there as well.
Let's see that Val shirt.
Hey.
But we got the 12 gauge Mossberg with the blowholes on the tip to kick back your recoil, as well as your little grip on the pump as well. Little side saddle on it.
Nice.
Basic,
I don't think you
home
can hear us,
defense
but
Mossberg,
yeah, you don't have his headset on. You can't hear me, but
The beauty of wireless.
yeah, I'm wired. I got tired of charging headsets. Yo, those are nice, bro. I have a Mossberg as well. I'm probably next time I'm gonna buy an AR-15. Anybody that watches my stream is well. Anybody that watches my stream is well adept to my Glock. That bitch is more famous than me. I want to go over to Ziggs now. How'd you get your gamer tag, bro?
My gamer tag, Ziggs. So most of you guys know me as J Ziggs. That's just short for my government name. You know, J is Jordan's my first name. Ziggs is, you know, an abbreviation partially for my last name. Just shorten it up, J Ziggs 23. I've just kind of rolled with that forever.
So it started early.
Yeah, started early. I've had J Ziggs 23 for years.
You
man.
probably thought you would never change it. Now it's just
I thought I would
DG
never change
Ziggs.
it. Yeah, and that's it. That was one of the toughest parts for me. You know, like when you build your own brand, you know, everybody knows you by something.
Ziganowski, Sarko
and
said.
Then,
Zagowski.
and then you change it up. You know, but it hasn't changed much. You know, it's DG Ziggs now. You know.
Did I ever tell y'all how I got mine?
No, I don't think so.
D Money came from basketball. I used to be like when I would hit shots like threes and shit. I would hit like when I would hit them, they'd be like money, and then my name's Dustin. My name is spelled Dustyn, which I'm happy about because, you know, most Dustins are IN, so at least it was a little different. Thank God my mom didn't name me Justin because you know how many motherfuckers are named Justin. So at least my name's a little different. I'm gonna share a clip right now of one of the ways that I got the name.
My mom's name is Karen with a Y.
It's a clip from when about 2004. Watch this shit. Y'all probably can't see it. Y'all, let me share it.
Baby D Money.
I'm gonna try to share it with y'all real quick.
That's
If y'all,
the-
unless y'all got my stream open. Do y'all have my stream open?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just play it on stream then, so y'all can see it. I'm number 20 on the left side over here. I'm about to grab the rebound right now. Give me them points, baby. Give me that steal, boy. And one, baby. Watch the slow-mo.
Good shit.
This is how I got the name D Money.
So that's you playing ball back in the day?
Yes, sir.
Swagged out, feeling fly, zoned out, I don't try, turn up, deep breath, turn up, I don't die. Swagged out, feeling fly, zoned out, I don't try, turn up, deep breath, turn up, I don't die. Swagged out, feeling fly, zoned out, I don't try, turn up, deep breath, turn up, I don't die. Swagged out, feeling fly, zoned out, I don't try, turn up, deep breath, turn up, I don't die. Swagged out, down, 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 I don't die.
Clap said
He didn't-
BGB buckets.
He didn't share his screen.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling y'all just watch it on stream because
Yeah.
Gotcha.
it was gonna be
I
a
need
little much.
shot glass.
Showing us. how
Get
to
you a
go,
shot
man.
glass, Val. That's how I got my name. I used to play, like, I had a friend on my street who was like, he had a lot of money. His parents, actually, his dad worked at Ford where I work now, and this was back in the 90s and early 2000s. They made good fucking money back then for that. Like, back then it was like 20 something an hour, but 20 something an hour was like, back then was something way more than what it is now.
Baller.
But
Baller.
he had a fucking full court basketball court with concrete, fucking glass backboards, all that shit. And that's where I started earning that name. You know what I mean? D Money. Now, if I get on the basketball court, fuck, I could probably make it fucking. I couldn't make it but a couple minutes till I'm fucking breathing hard. You know what I mean?
Right. So what
But-
sports did you all do as a kid?
I've played baseball, basketball, football. I think that's it.
I grew
The-
up in
the
the
normal
Great
thing.
White North, so I grew up playing ice hockey and then football.
I never got to
soccer
play
in the
hockey,
off-season.
bro. That's sick. Hockey's dope as fuck.
So I did football, basketball, and track.
Nice. Track. Did you do any cross country?
I did cross country. I backed out of football one year, and did cross country. I did
Cheers,
long
boys.
distance. Yeah, cheers, brother.
Cheers, big dog.
can't take shots, but I'll take a sip.
Little, you said you played baseball.
Yeah, I played baseball.
Is that it?
Should have played football.
You
I
didn't
wanna-
play football?
Nothing else really. I didn't have a chance to like get into high school sports. I stopped going to high school.
Oh, fair enough.
I want to say something to the chat. If you sub or follow or throw bits to any of us, sorry if we miss it, but we're just gonna be focused on the conversation. But it's much appreciated. Thank you so much. I want to move on to the next question. We'll start with Little because he's top right. What games did you grow up playing, and what's the earliest game you remember playing?
This one's gonna kill me.
Oh, hold on. Well, before you answer that, let's start out. How old is everybody? I just turned 34.
I just turned 32.
Little's 35, right?
I just turned 21. I just turned 35. Mine and Money's birthday.
Our birthdays are
one day
close as
apart.
fuck. Yeah, I'm June 19th. He's June 20th.
21st.
Oh, so it's 2 days apart then.
2 days.
Val, the reason I'm asking how old y'all are is so that when we talk about the earliest game we ever played, it gives it a little context. You know what I mean?
So
Val?
you ready for this?
Let's go, Gramps.
Fucking Atari.
So I'm currently 48. I'll be 49 in December here.
Hey, you're that many levels above us, bro.
I'm the fucking OG gamer.
He's the OG.
I was gaming while you guys were still in, not even.
I wasn't even
born.
thought of yet.
We wasn't even a fucking squirmy thing in our dad's ball sack yet.
Yeah.
Little, what's the earliest game you played and what'd you grow up playing? What's the earliest memory you have, like, of a video game?
Earliest Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt, yes, bro. And that was,
That
if you say Duck Hunt, you have to say Mario Brothers as well because they came on the same cartridge.
Mario Brothers. WWF. The wrestling game on Nintendo.
Damn, I don't remember
Bam
that.
Bam Bigelow. Old school shit, man.
I remember playing on, I think it was Nintendo, a hockey game where you could like fight and shit. My stepdad had it.
I remember those.
Val, what's the earliest game you remember playing, bro?
So, my whole family has been huge on video games. Like growing up, me and my brother, my dad, that was like one of our bonding things we always did was video games together. I can't remember if the very first console I ever had was either the Atari 2800, because I remember playing Pitfall over and over again on that as a kid, and Donkey Kong for sure. Remember playing that, but we also remember
That's the one where they threw like the barrels down and Mario was
Yeah.
trying to,
Yeah.
the ladders.
And I also remember as a kid having our very first computer, which was an Apple IIc, if I remember correctly.
God damn.
And it had summer games and Olympic games on it. And then I remember playing Oregon Trail.
Oh, Oregon
Oregon
Trail was the
Trail was
shit,
legit.
boy.
Huge
We
game.
played Oregon Trail at school for some fucking
Yeah,
reason.
dude,
I don't.
we quit doing school, man, to play Oregon Trail. Like when you got a computer class, you played
Bro,
Oregon Trail, man.
yeah, like your family died to fucking Ebola. I don't think Ebola was out
Yeah.
back then, but some fucking
Dysentery.
disease, dysentery, whatever. The chat said, Papa Will said, Val has me by a year. Zarko said he's turning 42 Monday. What he remembers the most is Mike Tyson knockout. Y'all remember that shit? I
Bro,
remember that
I
shit.
can't tell you how many hours of Mike Tyson that we used to play back in the. That was Super Nintendo,
Mike and
right?
Mike,
Wasn't it?
I'm
I
not
think it was
sure.
Super Nintendo.
Atari
Or maybe it was-
Frogger. You remember
Maybe it
Frogger?
was the OG Nintendo.
Frogger, yeah.
Atari Baby. What the fuck is Baby? OG Pac-Man.
Atari, baby.
Oh, he's an Atari Baby. I thought it was a game called Baby on Atari. Pac-Man.
see, I didn't know
Everybody
Papa
remembers
Will.
Pac-Man.
I didn't know Papa Will was only a year younger than me. I thought he was way younger than that. So I'm not. At least I'm not the only OG
Little-
out there.
Or,
Burner says CS 1.6 and Bomberman.
Who is it? Who said that?
Burner.
1.6 is my shit, but it definitely wasn't the first game I remember. Ziggs, what's the earliest game you remember, bro? And what'd you grow up playing?
Contra and
Contra was
Tecmo
dope.
Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl. I
so-
forgot all about that shit.
That's the
So-
one with the
so-
little.
That's what my dad got me into, man. That OG Nintendo shit. So if anybody wants to thank me for my gaming habits, y'all motherfuckers better thank my dad, because
Where's he at?
play,
Where's Papa Ziggs at?
Papa Ziggs is at home, probably fucking sleeping.
We have a special caller, Ziggs. I didn't tell you, but your dad's calling in right now. No, I'm just waiting. You'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be freaked out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the fuck? How'd you do that?
Yeah, how'd you do that? My dad used to play Tecmo Bowl and Contra with me all the time.
Oh,
You know,
Contra,
and then-
I forgot all about up, left, down. What was it?
Don't be naming no cheat codes,
I
bro.
forgot what the cheat code was. Everyone remembers that cheat code, though, right? Left, right, A, B, start, select, or something like that.
Yeah. And then once the Xbox came out, you know, there was too many buttons. You know, me and my dad used to play Madden when Madden first started coming out. Once there was too many buttons, my dad's like, fuck this shit. I ain't playing it anymore. Because I started to beat him.
Yeah, he got tired of losing.
Yeah, and then when he started losing, he's like, I don't play video games no more. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to keep doing it.
I've
never
been-
looked back, man.
Now that Little is gone, or since Little's gone, I'm gonna start with y'all, and then we'll get back to him when he gets in. I'll re-ask him.
Little, where did he go?
Probably went to go take a piss. If y'all need to take a piss, just get up and go take a piss.
No, I got a Gatorade bottle right here. I'm good. I don't
Oh
have
my
to
god!
get up.
Now don't lie. You have a placostomy bag, bro. Master Niner
Colostomy
said.
bag?
Master Niner said Sega Genesis Rampage. One Shot said they still have a working Atari. Damn. Zarko said you said it all backwards. It's up, up, down, down, BA, select, start.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Little's back now. Since Little's back, Little's one of the people in DG that plays a lot of different shit. What are you into currently?
bro.
What Little don't give a fuck. That motherfucker go try any game. Like he will buy it and play it once and fucking never play it again, bro. Like I can't do that shit. What games are you besides PUBG? Everybody here loves PUBG. That's why we're here. That's what this podcast is about. We'll be getting into a lot of PUBG shit. But what games are you into currently that are not PUBG that you really like that you want to let the community know about that they should try?
So the one game right now that I've been playing pretty awesome. I like horror games. I like single player games. I just finished Dead Island 2. That was pretty fun.
That's a great series. Dead Island's a great series.
Yeah.
Is that like zombies or what is that?
Yeah, it's zombies. It's in LA, man. They got a couple cool little landmarks and stuff in that game.
It's realistic, like real landmarks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then game I haven't seen really anybody talk about is Outlast Trials.
I've never even heard of that shit.
I never heard of that either.
Fuck, one of the best horror games I've ever played. Keep you on your toes. I screamed a couple
Is that
times.
Steam? Is that on
God.
Steam or what is it on?
It is. So Outlast is a series as well. It's like a kind of like a point of view from a camera type game, and
Like a third person or first person?
no, so it's first person and you're recording with the camera, and that's
Oh, kind of like Blair Witch or some shit?
exactly point of view.
That's some
POV.
scary fucking shit, bro. Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Blair Witch had me fucking spooked as a
Yo,
kid, bro.
That shit happened in real life right by where I used to live in Virginia. It was in Maryland, like 15 minutes away where all that was filmed at and shit. We went over to that as kids when that shit happened and checked out. There was, that house that was out in the woods?
Yeah, that's the
They
scariest
filmed it?
part of the movie is when they make it in the house and they go downstairs and the
We
fucking
saw
camera.
that house out in the woods that they filmed that shit out. I was
I-
like, nope, fuck that. I'm out. I'm not even going near
Worst
that
thing about that
motherfucker.
movie was when they didn't show the witch. I think they should have showed a little witch or something. You know what I mean?
But
They
that
showed
was,
it
that
in
was
the new one.
Did they show it in the new one?
New
I
one.
haven't seen the new one.
The new Blair Witch.
All I remember is the chick with the fucking camera up her nose and she's fucking there's snot coming
Oh, the
down her
snot?
fucking
Yeah,
nose.
the snot.
Those are the kind of takes away from
I'm so scared. Shit. Everybody remembers that fucking scene. Val and Ziggs, are y'all playing anything else right now or just PUBG?
I play chill games, man. Like I've always been big into like the open world, like RPG style, like Skyrim, Fallout.
Those are some time consuming games, ain't they?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and, you know, like the new Hogwarts game. Like I'll play that. Like I don't stream that type of shit. You know, I play that. You know, if I'm just like smoked out or just chilling, like off stream. You know, but mainly when I stream, man, I'm just chilling playing PUBG.
Hell yeah.
But I play like solo player games off stream. You know, like the more open world, like RPG type stuff, more nerdy stuff, I guess
How
you could say.
did you like Harry Potter?
The Hogwarts game.
Hogwarts game, yeah.
I'm not as far into it. I haven't played that as much as a lot of people. You know, because obviously PUBG and shit. You know. But I think
PUBG
it's a
is
beautiful
life.
game, man. I think it's a beautiful game, man.
I
think
got
they did
into
a
it for a
great job
couple
on it.
hours and I couldn't go past that.
You know what's big right now? Like you talking about RPGs and shit. Starfield is big right now. It just came out yesterday,
yeah,
didn't it?
Starfield's gonna be coming out. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for
It
it.
better be good. It took them 20 years to make it.
Did it?
Yeah, they've been working on that shit for almost 20 years, bro. Bethesda.
Val is
Bethesda,
a
They
Val.
take a lot of time to make their games, man.
Val is a mainly PUBG player, right, Val? Or do you play anything else?
Actually, that's not true, man. The past year, I really got...
I know what you've been playing. Golf with friends.
Well, no, not even those. Just
Prominence
side games.
poker. What else?
Valheim.
Yep, Valheim was the one that I really got into.
Motherfucker, your name's Val. You better be playing Valheim, bitch.
I mean, it only makes sense, right? But I really got into Valheim. I played it all the way through, beat everything, and there's a new game that's coming out in a few months for anyone out there that enjoyed Valheim and liked that crafting, building, survival kind of thing. There's a new game coming out called Enshrouded that you should check out. That's going to drop in the next few months. here
What's
on
it?
PC.
What's it about? Like, what are you doing in the game?
It's basically kind of the same as Valheim. You're like this. I don't think it's the same kind of genre as the Valheim was more of a Viking kind of Norwegian kind of thing, and I think this is more of.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what time period it takes place in, but it's the same kind of thing of a lot of crafting, building, survival kind of. Open
There's two
world
things
kind
I
of game.
love. I love the Viking era. Like Little knows this too. I love Viking shows. Like I finished the Viking series. I
Oh, yeah.
finished
Best damn show that's ever touched.
the
Netflix.
entire
Agreed.
fucking Last Kingdom.
Last Kingdom was a shit. Boy.
Last Kingdom was dope. Uhtred.
Valhalla was dope. All of them were dope in that whole.
Another thing I love is space. So like, you know, aliens and all that shit. We already know. If anybody else watched the last podcast I was on, they know. We'll get into aliens eventually on this podcast. Don't worry. But yeah, those two things. Like you mentioned Vikings and you mentioned space and aliens and shit. I love all that shit. To me,
Yep.
it's
So I
very
was
interesting.
grinding on Valheim for a little while, for a few months, and then the other game I picked up recently that I've been playing was me and Pants were playing 7 Days to Die on the PC.
I seen you
which
on
is
that
pretty
shit a
fun.
lot, bro.
It was a good time. It's the same
It's
kind
a
of
zombie game, right?
It's a zombie game, and the whole premise is you have 7 days from when you spawn in, and you spawn in with nothing basically, and you have to collect shit and start crafting and building stuff. And every 7 days, a huge zombie horde comes. So the whole premise is those.
It's
7
not
days
7 real
between-
days. It's probably like sped up, right, for the game.
Yeah, and it's 7 days in game time, so you can change the speed around where it's every couple hours or it's every couple days in real life, you know.
Like on Grand
But the-
Theft Auto, every second is a minute. So like when
Yeah,
you're
and
watching
you
the
can
clock,
tweak
it's
that and
going.
change it.
So every 24 minutes is 24 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the whole premise of the game is to set up like all these traps and defenses to defend the zombie horde that comes every 7 days, basically, you know. And it's very open.
You had a
world.
lot of DG guys playing that shit with you. I think you said Pants, Clap, right? Who else?
Yeah,
It
there
was
a few. There's a few.
yeah, it was me, Pants, Breezy played a couple times. Popo was playing quite a bit. His wife Ashley was playing.
Toxic Ash.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3 others that were playing, but
I
it was a
played
good game.
for 10 minutes and I couldn't deal with the graphics.
The graphics are that bad?
Even on PC with that ridiculous PC you have, it's got decent graphics. I mean,
it was
gotta
just
remember,
really,
too,
really old and outdated.
yeah, the game was made 5 or 6 years ago, and it was a crowdfunding kind of game where they, you know, so where it's at now is night and day difference from where it was when it was first released 5 years ago, you know, but it's still a good time, still fun.
You guys would like that forest, man.
I've played the Forest; it's a good
Tons of
time too.
forest.
It was all right. I just didn't. I liked more of like the crafting and building and open world kind of thing, where you can build your own like, you know, like defensive building or whatever you want with your own like traps and defenses and all that kind of shit. And there's gardening involved. You have to grow your own food and you have to drink.
Little will tell you, me and him were into Rust. We were into Rust. I was into Rust before I even came to PUBG console. Like before I even started a DG clan on console, I was playing Rust 12 hours a fucking day, homie. That's why I had to get away from the survival shit, because that shit is so time consuming, bro. If you were on Rust and you grinded for 12 hours to like to get supplies, to get all that shit, you put them in your little base or whatever. You go to bed, bro. You wake up and somebody done broken and stole all that shit, bro.
All that work you did is gone, and you got to do it all.
We got to the point to where we had people on 24 hours a day. We had people on protecting and you would get fucking messages from people in the middle of the night. We're getting raided. Hop on right now. We need your help. Like, what the? You be asleep for 3 hours. I gotta protect my fucking. I don't want them to steal my AK that took me a month to find, bro.
Yep.
Like, bro, Rust is another thing, bro.
Waking up at fucking 3 in the morning, like, no, you're stealing my AK, bro.
Right.
Money put me on that game one night. Me and Lou Dog, we got on. This is the first time I ever played it.
Oh, don't make me show the clip, bro. Don't make me show the clip. Don't make me show the clip. Hold on.
I
Let me see
remember
it.
this clip from back in the day, dude.
What was it called, Ray, so I can find this shit?
I don't remember. It was one of your first videos. It's so old.
I found it, bro. Hold on. Make sure y'all have the stream up right now. I brought Lou Dog and I brought Little to Rust, right? Well, I didn't bring y'all to Rust, but I brought y'all to my server. We were playing together.
Yeah.
Bro, we were out on a boat.
Our first hour playing the game.
We were out on a boat. In the middle of the ocean looting, cause Rust has like these barrels and shit in the middle of the ocean that you can break open and loot shit. But you gotta have a boat and you gotta have gas and shit to go out there. We got our gas. We're out there. So I leave. It's just me.
Show this one so everyone can see it, Monday.
It's me. It's Little and it's Lou Dog. And we're out in the middle of the ocean trying to get loot. And I'm like, yo, I got to go take a piss real quick, all right? Hold this shit down. I'll be back in a minute. This is what fucking happened. This is what transpired. Watch this shit. Crazy, bro. And then look at the engine, press E and turn it on. Then just use W. Yo, I'm gonna go take a piss. One of y'all drive. Just get in the back seat, mount it, and then look at the engine, press E and turn it on. Then just use WASD to steer. Be right back.
Don't leave.
Are you sitting down there?
Alright, here, you driving on
Oh, fuck, Ray!
We got to drop engine.
Money.
What happened while I was gone?
You got a clip with just
What happened?
clip it.
Don't tell me y'all dead.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a grenade on it. See if we can blow this bitch up. I don't know how much damage a grenade does. Spell it. Back up, little. Oh, I missed! Oh shit! I blew myself up!
He just fucking dropped it right at his feet.
Bro, fucker. Got him both! I
spawn like with no clothes or anything.
You
You know?
just, it's just right into it, man. You'd have nothing. That was
Oh my
so
God.
fucking.
Y'all watching that shit, bro?
That was so funny.
Bro,
Money. If
I went to
Money,
go.
if you share
Go ahead,
something
go ahead.
else, share it with the in the thing so everyone can watch it in my stream too, because nobody can understand what's going on because they can't see what you're
All
showing.
right,
you know?
I'll try that. It's just an extra step. You know what I mean? I gotta.
Gotcha.
Bro, what happened was I went to go take a piss, and fucking one of them was driving the boat, and they put it on auto drive, and they hopped out, so the boat took off without the boat took off, and I was AFK. I'm riding in a fucking boat that's fucking going, and I'm not even fucking there, bro. You gotta turn the engine off before you hop out, or it fucking just keeps going. Shit was hilarious, bro.
That was good, man. That was
Rust is fucking golden, but it's just so time consuming, bro. Yo, before we move on, we're gonna keep learning about all of us. We have a special caller. I hope he's watching right now. Go ahead and join the Discord, homie, when you're ready. We have a special caller. When he gets in here, y'all gonna know who it is just based off of there he is. There he is. What up, baby?
What's up, gentlemen?
Y'all know who this is, chat. His name is Dr. Dr. Sick. Dr. Sick, baby. Who in the chat? Bush God himself. Why your gamer? What's good, baby? What's good?
What is good, boys?
What's
Happening, man?
good, Bushy?
Welcome.
You were kind of like, to be honest, you're kind of like a phantom,
legend?
bro. You're a legend, but you're like a phantom. Like nobody knows much about you. You don't even stream, do you?
I did briefly for like a month.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did for a little bit there.
On Twitch?
Yep.
Yeah,
Why am I not following you? Is it under Dr. Sick or is it under BushGod?
it's under the BushGod.
Cause he posted all them Facebook videos, man, and people engaged in his shit. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stream."
This
You know,
man,
and
this man is the Facebook, like, he's the top of the chain on the Facebook PUBG groups, bro. Everybody knows this man.
Everybody,
I
yeah,
didn't
'cause
really know
everybody
how big it was.
Everybody engaged in his shit, and they're like, "Man, how the hell do you sit in a bush all game, naked, and you stick half your body?" out of
Everybody,
the blue
people in the
zone?"
chat want to know,
Right.
what is your Twitch, BushGod?
It's BushGod 007, but I haven't
So-
been on there in probably more than a year now. So it's pretty much dead.
I'm going to drop the link right now. Make sure, is it BushGod007, no underscores or anything?
Should be.
Links in the chat, boys. I'm going to go ahead and follow myself because I did not even follow him. Link is in the chat. I just hit you with a follow, Bush. He has
Oh, yeah, what's
154 followers. Let's run that shit up.
I already,
This-
I already followed this motherfucker.
You've been doing this for a year, huh?
More than that. It's got to be going on like 3 now.
Bush
I
God,
see
let me
that.
ask you this: what made you like that? What gave you the thought of let me do this? You know?
Right. That's exactly what I was gonna ask him. Exactly. Good question, Val.
I hated how PUBG you always had to be active and sitting here and constantly keeping an eye out. And I just wanted to relax. Like go do dishes, go do laundry. So when I hit the ground, I can go do all that stuff.
That's
Let's
fucking
go, bro. I watched the video. I watched it. One of his edits had him in a bush and he was eating a can of beans straight out of the fucking little canned foods can, bro. Like it, and I was thinking, what is your favorite can of beans? Is it Bush's beans or what is it?
Yeah, you can't beat Bush's. Or Bush's sweet heat. And
Bush's
the maple
sweet
cured
heat.
bacon.
Maple cured bacon. Let's go. Let's
Sounds
go.
good.
So-
Now, go ahead, Ziggs.
Oh, hold up. No, talk. I gotta find this message because I'm gonna send him a recommendation here. I just gotta find this message chain.
Now, when you do what you do, I guess you call it bush camping. Who is with you? Is it just you and Royal Mama, or is there anybody else?
Yeah, Royal Mama was pretty much my partner in crime since the beginning.
Is
Oh, I
that
didn't
your?
know that. I didn't know there were two. I thought Bush God.
There's
was
two of
like a
them, bro.
solo.
There's two of them.
Royal
Nice.
Mama, she's elite. She's really, really good. Nobody wanted to play ranked with me, and I was like, hey, do you want to fucking run around? She's like, yeah, I used to do that with these people she called the Naked Ninjas. And we just started racking up points, and we are like, fuck it, we're just not going to grab anything anymore.
So so you don't know Real Mama IRL? Y'all met each other online.
Yeah, I met her online.
That's dope. That's dope.
There's a
You've
whole
done this in
sub
ranked,
community.
right?
Yeah, it's all
There's a
online.
whole there's a whole sub community of people that do what you do. You said.
Yeah, we had like 12 active people that were doing it.
Damn, bro. I had a clip. I deleted it though, where one of somebody on our team in ranked just seen a guy crawling and he fucking sniped him, bro, with that out of nowhere. And I was like, "That's BushGod, you fucker! You shouldn't have killed his
You
ass."
yelled at me last time I got him too.
Yeah, I be yelling at people like, "Do not kill." Every time we're in game, like say it's 5 people alive and there's 4 of us alive, I'm telling them if he's fucking naked and he doesn't have a gun, do not fucking kill him. Do
I
not.
can attest to that because I've only played ranked with Money fucking 3 times, man, and I think every single fucking match he's like, "Hold up, that's BushGod right there, don't shoot."
Before we continue, I want to show the fucking clip where we finally ran into BushGod in ranked. Val wants me. I'm gonna try to share it first.
Yeah, share your screen. Yeah.
Hold on, it's gonna take a second. Give me 1 second. Y'all can talk about whatever, cause I gotta to share my screen and takes a minute.
What's the highest rank that you've got to doing this?
Playing this way, Diamond 2 is your master rank. That's as high as
All
you
right,
can get.
Val.
Nothing.
You should see it on your screen, homie. You gotta click on it. Let me know when you're ready. We are ready on my end.
Go ahead.
This is the time that we ran into BushGod in ranked. Watch this shit. I was fucking hyped. Yo, next time this shit happens, Bush, if we ever run into you again, I'm telling my entire team to drop everything we have, go naked, and we're gonna line up in a row. You pick up all of our gear and our guns, and you fucking murder us, okay?
Oh, okay,
Give him
that
the
sounds
dub,
great.
Give him the dub.
God damn, bro. Fuck.
Rewatching this and just seeing him laying there, know where he is multiple times, and not seeing it is
Where
great.
the fuck is this
He's
guy,
the literal
bro?
BushGod, bro.
Yeah, that whole
Gotta be BushGod.
It's a big zone, bro, so it's gonna take a while for us to find him if we can't find him.
Shit, I've checked everywhere though. Like,
Hey, I found him.
don't kill him, don't kill him.
I'm not.
That's BushGod! It's finally fucking BushGod! I swear to God, that's his outfit. Oh my God, we made it, boys. We fucking made it. Yo, oh my God, I've been waiting for this moment. Oh shit! No shit! Oh shit! It might not be him. I don't know.
I'll fisticuff him. Get
Just
him.
a couple. We made it, Bushy. I'm riding with him. Give us a ride, Bush. Hop in with him.
Stick you in the blue.
We're riding this out till the zone kills us, boys. Ow! You just hit me. What the fuck?
Yeah, ran him over.
Let's go. It's BushGod, boys. We made it to Facebook.
What the fuck?
Hop in. Let's go for a ride, boy.
Alright, gonna take you guys in the blue.
I got meds. Oh shit! We went. It was BushGod. Let's go. Dang, bro. I've been trying to do this
That man
forever.
is fucking high.
He getting high like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh my god, bro, he's literally.
Cheers, BushGod. Let's go.
Oh, good shit on
Whatever you feel like doing.
I was just gonna say that.
That's my favorite
Yeah, it's boring, but
PUBG
it has its
Facebook
moments.
creator right there.
Good shit though,
Well,
BushGod. It is super entertaining. You have the conversation. Somewhat of like a
Remember we were rapping left? We probably stepped right over.
I mean, you saw the reaction when they ran into you, and you know, so it's cool. to
Bro,
see
I
some-
was fucking hyped, homie. Like, I've been looking for his ass in ranked for so long. I seen his videos on Facebook and shit, and I was like, I can't wait till I run into him, bro. I'm going to play this shit so different than everybody else. Like, I'm not going to just kill him. Oh, I want my win. I don't even fuck about wins. We get wins all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing. I'm more worried about give this man props for making this fucking end with no goddamn gun, no goddamn anything. You know what I mean? Like that shit's way harder than killing
so
people.
The real question is, like, off the rip, where the fuck do you drop? Like, what do you do off the rip?
Floating method. You want to pull your chute above the highest point on the map if you can, so you can get
And
like
and
a
you
1,000-meter pull.
You Peter Pan that shit up in the air.
So you
Just-
pull your chute as soon as you fucking.
That's
And you
hilarious.
just float down the zone and pick a spot that nobody would ever really go through.
It's
What do you pick up off rip?
insanity, man.
Some armor or no?
No armor. If you're gonna grab anything, you grab a throwable, because it'll lower your head like 4 inches lower to the ground, and you can get real flat.
Do you know what's crazy?
Really? I never
Really?
knew
Yeah,
that.
you gotta keep it in your hand though when you're doing it.
No shit.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
You know what's crazy?
Tips
Like
and tricks from BushGod.
what's crazy is when I watch your videos and I see people run over you and jump over you, I'm like, that's just never gonna happen to me. Like I'm gonna see you. Bro, we drove around for fucking minutes. We're like, where is the last guy? Is he under the map? You know what I mean?
It's
like
all about his clothing too. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like, he
Yep.
blends in.
the
And
bald
it's not
head.
moving.
Do you have presets for depending on what map you're on or what?
Nah, I wear the same thing every map.
The bald head, the green shirt, and the
Because
khaki pants.
I've seen where, like some of the Facebook videos where you'll crawl with part of your body in the blue zone and part of it hanging out. Do you change that up? Like certain maps, like does certain parts of your body blend in with certain maps? You know, because I've seen you crawl in like fucking phase 6 zone. You know, just half in, half out, just chilling.
Yeah, if you catch the zone right, it's a great way to just be off to the side. People aren't paying attention.
They're just worried about shots and
absolutely
like where they
ridiculous,
hear
man.
shit and see shit. I was asking them a bunch of questions before you came in. I'm sure you were probably listening. What is or how'd you like? Okay, they asked you a couple of these questions already. Why did you start, hiding in bushes? What is the highest rank you've made, like in ranked?
How many dubs has he gotten? Haven't you gotten a couple wins doing this too?
Next one.
Oh, I've gotten plenty of wins.
How do you get a win? Is it killing one of them at the end, or just waiting till they die to blue?
With that
not
throwable, bro.
moving,
He's
or-
probably got a fucking
Oh, with
nade
the
or punches
throwable.
somebody out.
You just wait till the end and hope that it's gonna be a 1v1 or a 1v2. It's rare, but it happens.
That's wild, bro. I couldn't imagine being at the end with nothing in my hands, bro. Like that's just.
Like
And
no
you said-
offense, man. No
You
offense,
said you
man.
don't wear armor at all either, right? You don't wear any
Nothing.
armor at all?
No.
He's wild, bro.
No
Yeah, if
offense,
you're-
man. But tell me this, like, you got some people who are sweating this shit out. Normal lobbies, ranked lobbies, whatever. How the hell would you feel like you get a guy that just pops up out of a bush and he's like, throw hands, motherfuckers? You know, and your team's got a 20 bomb going on or something, or a 30 bomb as a team. And then you get BushGod coming up like, catch these hands or catch this nade. How the hell would you feel losing to that? Like, what? And he's like, I've been sitting here eating beans, just so you guys know. I went and did
People
my
do nothing.
laundry this match.
It was a guy that struggled. He could never reach diamond, and he came and played with me, and he was just watching me rack up second places, and it crushed his soul. He's like, I don't care anymore, and he just doesn't care about ranks. I ruined the game for him.
That's
good.
what's the highest rank you've achieved? You said
Rank 2 is where you max out. Diamond 2.
Diamond 2. So after Diamond 2, you can't go positive unless you get a couple kills, and assists.
You got to do something.
You got to do something.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah,
Um,
cheers.
we were asking them, like, I'm gonna ask you some of the questions I asked them earlier. What are some of the earliest games you started playing? Like, what
Like
do you
he
remember?
said, I played Duck Hunt, and then
Duck Hunt.
River Raid on Atari.
Oh, River Raid. I forgot all about that.
River Raid was great.
What do you like?
About that game too.
What games are you into currently? Is it only just PUBG?
I usually stick with 2 games at a time. Right now it's PUBG, and I'll float over to Battlefield.
Battlefield's
Gears
pretty
really
dope.
let me down because I was a huge Gears player.
Which Battlefield are you playing?
I've been messing with the 2042 here and there. It's all
Yeah,
right.
buddy. Got
Bro,
better.
I haven't played that shit
Out.
since it came out because it was just so fucked when
way
it
better.
came out, bro.
It's much
way
better
better.
now. I played it a few weeks ago, and it's playable now for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun.
So they got rid of. Do they still have all that futuristic shit like wingsuits
I mean,
and
yeah, it's
fucking?
2042.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just a lot more smooth and it's more.
Yeah, but if you don't like that money, you can play the retro
Oh,
version.
That's
where
my
it's like-
my favorite game mode is when you go back and play the older like.
Yeah, you can play
type.
the older maps from Desert Combat and like Elamine and some of the old school maps from back in the day. You know.
What's the craziest shit you've seen BushGod being in a bush?
Oh, man. The amount of bad plays that people make, just watching them.
Watching.
They'll be like zone 6 and they'll turn around and drive into blue zone and you're looking at them like, what are you doing?
Why are you driving into the blue right now?
Yeah, there's so many people that make bad plays.
They
So-
panic.
So you
Comes
play
to
on
the end,
Xbox?
everybody panics.
Play on Xbox. You play with Royal Mama, and then you said there's like 12 other people that do the same shit. Is it a clan or?
I picked up this guy named Dabbit Dave. He's really good.
So his gamer
um,
tag is David Dave. I'm wondering just so I can look out.
Yeah, Dabbit Dave, Royal Mama, Grasshopper. He just joined recently. He's good.
Anybody in the chat that just joined and watching now, we're talking to BushGod, Doctor, aka Doctor Sick. Why isn't your gamer tag BushGod something? Because that kind of confuses people.
This is just the tag I've had since the very beginning. Going back,
Makes
more than a decade. I don't like changing tags.
You stick to what you know.
We can relate to that with our earlier conversation there.
Yeah.
Some of us have had our
We-
same tags for 15, 20 years. You know?
I've been using mine since fucking.
Walensky didn't want to change his
Talking
tag at
about-
first, I remember that.
Oh shit! Don't start on that.
Everybody's gonna forget who he
Don't
was.
start on that, bro. I've been using DGD money since Battlefield Modern Combat. I don't know if y'all know about Modern Combat. That shit is way back.
It was D Money 502.
It was D Money 502. Yeah, it wasn't DGD
Got that
money.
motherfucker on my Xbox.
I didn't start doing the DG shit until Counter Strike 1.6. Is when I started. We started the DG clan.
What is it
Yeah.
bid now on Xbox?
On Xbox was probably 2018. 2018 is when it started.
5 years?
Papa Will said he's had his since Halo 2, the first day of Halo 2. Halo 2 is my favorite Halo ever. That was the best fucking Halo. Like,
I never fucked with Halo, man.
bro, Halo.
Halo was amazing, bro.
We
I
used,
never played Halo either. I was too
Bro.
busy playing Battlefield.
we had on my street. I used to live on a street called Fox Avenue. On the original Halo, when it came out, me and all my friends, we would do LAN parties. You want to talk about the PUBG LAN these days? We're looking at, what is it? I don't even know when Halo came out. 2002? I don't even fucking know. But back then, broadband wasn't a thing. It was like, it was just coming out. Broadband was just coming out, and you were on dial-up, like AOL, America Online. You've got mail. That type of shit. Well, all my friends would come over to my house, and we'd do a 4v4. We would. I had a 100-foot Ethernet cable running through the house. Me and 3 of my friends would be in my bedroom. 4 of my other friends would be on the other side of the house, and we would run 100-foot Ethernet cables. You know how now you plug your Xbox into your router? No, we would plug Xbox into Xbox.
Daisy
And we
chaining
would do LAN parties on the original Halo Combat Evolved, and we would do, like Papa Will said, Blood Gulch, Capture the Flag, all kind of shit, bro. You're talking like so intense. Motherfuckers arguing, wanting to fight over that shit, and we didn't even have no money up. Like, why are you even arguing over this shit? Why you even care? It's for fun.
Oh, yeah.
But Halo back in the day, LAN parties were fucking dope as fuck.
I got another question for BushGod. Do you ever like change it up at all, dude? And say like, fuck it, one game I'm gonna run reg and just play with guns and everything, or is it like every
That's what
time you play?
That's kind of what I wanted to ask him. Like, are you a shooter? Can you shoot good?
I want to play with this motherfucker too.
I'm decent. I'm above average. I'm nothing amazing. The only time I really grab something is if I'm going for a throwable and I see some pistols or something small, I might grab that. But I really don't run around fully kitted.
I love it.
That's insanity, man. It's insanity. Like it goes back to that thing where I said like, some of us like obviously you see a lot of sweats, man. Like you watch, you're sitting in bushes, you're watching all of us like bob and weave, crouch run, crouch run, crouch run, bob and weave, lean and shoot. And you're like, look at these bots, look at these bots. You know, and you're like, I'm sitting here in a bush this entire time, and this motherfucker just jumped right over me, and he's crouching and leaning and shooting, and I just got a nade cocked in my hand, just waiting. Like, what
Yeah,
the
you gotta
fuck?
make all your enemies your friends, and they'll fight for you till the end. You just follow them in.
Mo
What other-
Moneyzilla.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
What
pretty
are,
cool.
what other great things have you seen like that? Any other just like absolutely amazing, crazy shit you've seen while like laying in a bush or something?
Yeah, you'll see some good squad wipes that people pull off.
It's always good time to see
Mo
that.
Moneyzilla said, "What's your average KD per season?" I guess I would say KDA because you play ranks. KDA.
The one season when I got to Diamond 2, it was 0.
0. This
And
motherfucker gets to D2 with a 0 KDA. So all you motherfuckers out there that can't make it past
Legend.
plat and you have a fucking 2 KDA, there's no excuse.
What was your average top 3, top 5, top 10? How does
Yeah,
that go?
it's. I don't really. I usually place like 5th place on average.
Top
place,
5,
fifth
that's
place.
that's still impressive, like with nothing.
With no
By
armor, no
yourself.
weapons, nothing. Yeah.
As long as you can average 5th place, you're automatically Diamond.
Really?
Once you hit D2, he said you have to start getting kills and assists.
Like
Here's the
I don't
ranking.
even-
For all of Silver tier, you only have to get 7th or 8th place. For all of Gold tier, you only need to get 7th. And for all of Platinum, you only need to get 6th. And then Diamond 5 is 5th, Diamond 4 is 4th. And then Diamond 3 is 2nd, or you gotta get 1 kill in 3rd and 4th.
Clap said, whoever you were playing with tried to panzer him.
That's probably Dave. Dave
Dave.
loves running around him.
Oh shit!
Money. Do you have any other viewers that have any questions they want to ask?
Is
to us?
anybody? If anybody has any questions in the chat, let me know. Zarko said being a pacifist is becoming a common achievement in games these days. There are a lot of games, even Halo, that has a pacifist achievement. I mean, to do what BushGod has done, like, it's no easy feat. I couldn't do it, personally. I could not. I do not have the patience.
Yeah,
like-
the patience that it must take. I mean, there's got to be times when people have run within inches or feet of you, and it's just so tempting.
There's
How do you
people that
not
have literally
pop up?
ran
Yeah.
into him. There's people
Are
that
there?
run into him, and they just think they're stumbling on something that
dead
PUBG
body.
has in the way. Yeah, like he has videos on Facebook, man, of people literally running into him.
How did you get the gamer tag Dr. Sick, by the way?
All back in the Halo 2 days, we would do that
Halo
link
2,
cable,
baby.
and we would have the parties at the house.
Yep.
And I was a fan of Slipknot at the time, and the song's sick. I was just like, man, this song's fucking crazy.
Cheers, Val.
Oh, that's fucking
So then
cool.
when I switched over to
Cheers,
Xbox,
cheers.
sick
I'd
was
that.
taken, so I had to put a doctor in front of it.
I don't know if I already asked you this, but what games do you play besides PUBG?
Just other shooters. I was real big on this game on the previous system that was called Dust Force. It came over from PC.
I've
I really enjoyed that game.
I've never heard of
Yeah,
Dust
it was
Force.
one of those ones where it's you gotta go as fast as you can and clean the whole map off within a time limit. I was on top 10 of every leaderboard in that game.
Nice.
What is it called? I'm gonna try that.
Dust off.
Dust Force.
Or
Dust Force. One word. It was a Capcom game. It started off on PC and then they linked it over to the console.
I want to ask all of you, what controller are y'all using? We'll start with Little.
Alright.
Little's in top middle. Little, go ahead. Let's see it.
Custom.
Bring it out. Pull it out.
The controller I had made.
It's custom?
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
Just a regular controller, Xbox controller, but I have all that shit on it.
Bro, the last time I tried to use a regular Xbox controller, bro, I was like,
grips
never
on
again.
Here, got a little grip back here. I got the
Let's see the
So
back
you
of
don't-
it.
You don't play with paddles or nothing?
nah, the regular
What?
Xbox controller.
And fuck.
Let me
man.
see.
Yeah,
No paddle.
what
What
is
is that
wrong
right
with you?
stick? That right stick looks different.
It's just like a grip that it's like a customizable grip.
It's not extended or anything. It's just regular
Nah, it's
length.
just I play with a regular ass Type A PUBG.
Type A, you don't even play on Type B?
You play Type A?
Yeah,
He's fucking
my
wild,
God.
bro.
I'm basic, bro. I get the job done.
I see that. I see
That's
that.
debatable.
I feel like I gotta
I
practice
try.
more now. I feel like I
Val
gotta
killed me
practice
2
more now.
times, man. 2 times.
Val, show your controller. What you using, bro?
I went through a list of a bunch of the different controllers, and for a while, just kept ordering off Amazon and trying different ones, and I've settled on the Elite.
See the
I
back?
love the Elite. I have the Astro, the little plug-in that a lot of people don't use that plugs into it because I like being able to walk around between rounds and shit, without being corded. So
Let me see the back of it. No paddles or nothing?
I don't use paddles on mine. I took the paddles
Man,
off.
What the fuck?
I was using them for a while, and I just found them. I found my response time with peaking was quicker using the push down on the thumbsticks than it was the paddles, even with the
Nice.
Elite.
Right.
The one thing I do like about the Elite is the trigger locks to where you just barely touch and you get the scope in and shot. My one complaint about the Elites is I go through them every 4 to 6 months. I probably have to order a new Elite just because the buttons stop working, and maybe that's just because I'm rough as shit on controllers. But that's my only complaint about the Elites. Besides that, I love everything else about them, basically.
Nice. Ziggs, what you got, homie?
You already know, Brody. Power A, man. I used to be an elite guy. I've tried the scuffed Instinct Pro. I've spent money. I've spent money on controllers, man. I'm a paddle guy though. I don't like buttons. Like the Scuff Pro, the Scuff. The buttons are weird, man. 2 are clicks, and the other 2 are push away from you, kinda. But I got small hands, man. I don't want to be pushing buttons away.
Whatever
from me
works
on
for
the
you,
middle
homie.
of my controller. But,
Yeah.
I play with all 4 paddles.
You're braver than me.
Beast mode. I
Bro.
I play with all 4 paddles, man.
I cannot do it.
I like to, my top left is hold breath. My top right is crouch. Bottom ones are lean left and right. Like I'm a lean hoe, man.
You're a beast, cause I tried using my motherfucking this is a Fusion Pro 3. This is the newest Fusion Pro.
Yeah, show me where them buttons are. On
The
live.
buttons,
Let me see that.
the buttons are just like the paddles, but you can't take them off. So
Yeah, so those are on the actual like.
they're on it.
part,
Yeah, they're
right?
on the grip. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
It's
I
right where
can
the
mess with
paddles
that.
are on the Elite.
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
But I don't use them. I tried using them, but like when I get into a intense firefight, sometimes I grip my controller hard as fuck, and I'm like leaning and shit. I kept hitting that shit on accident. Like,
Let me show you guys how I hold my controller here. This is a gentle grip. I'm gonna warn you guys. Like this shit, it floats on my second knuckle of my fingers, man. All 4 of my fingers are always touching my paddles. Like my palms do not touch my controller. It's like this. It's floating.
wow.
Like I do not grip my controller, man. Like I have a very, very gentle grip on my controller. I go over this all the time on my stream, dude. You will never see me do this. I don't clinch my controller. Like that
Sometimes I do the claw shit,
Literally-
like depending on the
shit
situation.
literally floats in my hands like this, just on my fingers. That's it.
Yo,
That's my grip.
Bush,
I have
we
big
can't
hands,
see
I
your
can-
camera, but what controller you use?
Just the factory model.
You just use the regular Xbox controller?
Yep,
Keep it original.
that's right.
Show me that grip again, little. What was that?
Let's see what
that
you're
big
saying,
ass
Lil.
I was
hand
saying,
grip.
all the controllers are really small. I have big hands.
But man, see, even if I grip my controller, man, I can't even. Fuck, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, so when I game, I have like really small. I have big hands.
I see that. I can't even see the controller, man.
I know.
I want to get into now. I want to get into what everybody does for work. Little.
I usually I'm working at the railroad. I stopped that job. Right now I'm at the port of
You were
Los
working
Angeles.
2 jobs for a minute.
Yeah. It was slow at the port, so it was more convenient that I was on call for railroad. But that fucking schedule was killing me, bro. 6, 7 days a week. You never have a set schedule. I could work at any fucking time during a 24-hour period. Doesn't matter what time it is. 6 in the morning, 10 a.m., 10 p.m., anytime. So it was wearing me out, man. I got out of that one, so I'm just messing around with the port now. It's a better job. You get paid more. You get more.
The port is like imports that come from like all over the world, right?
Yeah. So where I'm at, we have the 3rd largest port in the world. So everything that comes overseas from that direction or down south,
Like the
anywhere
over
else,
the over the Pacific Ocean.
over the Pacific, it comes all through there. So
Right.
it's called longshoreman. That's what I do there. And with that job, there's 50 different jobs that you can do when you go to the hall. So you have a letter.
And y'all are union too? What union is it?
Yeah, it's all union.
What union is that?
ILWU, local 13.
Hell yeah, union brother. What up? Who? Let's see who's next on the grid. Val, what do you do for work, homie?
Currently, I'm an IT manager in charge of a team of about 15 people for an environmental
And you
company.
don't know how to use a computer.
He don't know how to do shit on the computer, bro.
I might not be able to tweak my Twitch settings, but I guarantee I can hack into your shit.
He can
Tell
hack,
that
but he
right
can't
now.
set up this, or he can't set up Streamlabs.
But yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. I started out in high school doing construction and shit.
That's good
and,
money, bro. IT is good fucking money.
It is good money, and it's one of the top 5.
That's actually what I went to school for. Cause you know, when I was starting to like sign up for college and shit, they were telling me what different professions make, and they were like, IT makes this much. I was like, sign me up for that shit. They make good fucking money.
It's not just the money, it's the amount of jobs that are out there, especially this day in 2023 with the amount of technology and IT stuff that's going on in the world. There are a shit ton of jobs for people out there that know what they're doing and can prove that they know what they're doing and are capable of doing that, you know?
Right. The jobs are only gonna get, there's gonna be more and more jobs as time goes on, because shit is just getting more technical as we go, bro. Ziggs, what you do for work, bro?
Well, 5th generation tile setter, man.
Tile setter, baby.
Yep.
Nice.
I work for the family business. I was born into tile setting. Tile floors, tile showers, fireplaces, all that shit. Born into it, and it's been something that I've done my entire life. Ever since I was a little kid, man. I used to bring my Game Boy to work with my dad, and hand him tile when I was a kid. The older I got, he used to let me bring a buddy from school to work over the summers, you know, for a weed money and stuff.
Weed money?
Yeah, our weed money and stuff. Graduated high school, man, and just
It's not easy work. That's rough
full
work.
time ever since. No, every day, man, you wake up and your knees in your back are like, "What are you doing, dude? What are you doing?"
It's not easy work, but you can tell by the way that Zig said that he really loves and enjoys
I
what he
enjoy
does
it,
for a
man,
living,
because
you know?
it's like it's somewhat. I don't want to say it's like creative freedom, but in a sense, it's creative freedom. Like you get to, you know, you go off like Pinterest. You know, homeowners want like Pinterest shit.
Ideas.
You know,
Yeah, they got their own idea what they
but then,
want. and
but
shit.
then you get some of that stuff where, you know, people spend a lot of money on their showers for something that they shower in once a day. You know, and they want goddamn Caesar's Palace for a shower, and you're like, got you, go. You know,
Show me
it's
what
a
you
lot
want.
of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. I'll have to show you guys more pictures. And
I want to
stuff
see it
in
for sure.
the Dissy.
I wish you were closer to me. I'd hire you.
It's a lot of fun, man. I enjoy my job, but I hate it. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like it's fun, it's creative, it's rewarding, but it's brutal at the same time.
Yeah, it's
Like,
rough
it
on your
takes a
body
toll
for
on your
sure.
body.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. Gotta be. Yo, Dr. Sick, what you do for work, homie?
Right now I'm doing handyman stuff, drywall painting,
Yep, yep.
pretty much flipping houses.
Hey, that's good work, bro. Like, that shit takes a lot of skill and, like,
Good money
Um,
if it's consistent. Tell you that much.
And it's super popular these days too. You see
Yeah.
a lot of people doing that, you know, especially with the
Hell yeah.
market and COVID, and a lot of people lost their homes during COVID, unfortunately. And so there's a lot of people that are being able to remodel those homes and resell them and stuff, you know.
I just
Yeah.
like the freedom of getting up when I feel like getting up, and then I can leave when I feel like leaving.
do what you want to do when you want to do it. Like,
Yep.
COVID. I keep hearing that another shutdown's gonna happen.
bro,
Yeah.
I've been hearing
I've
What
about
do you
a lot
guys
about
think
that,
about
too.
that?
I've been hearing about fucking like college campuses that have like implemented the mask again and like all kind of shit, bro.
It's coming back, dude. It's coming back like.
Well, look
big
at
time.
all the people even in the DG shit, man, that have caught it.
Little,
I
how
had-
how you doing? Little, you tested negative, right?
Yeah, you know what, man? I just kept fucking working out, sweating the shit out, and I felt better.
And then
Here's something
yo,
unfortunate.
clap. Hold on, claps in the chat. Clap. How you and your fam doing, bro? Y'all tested positive.
Oh yeah, they got.
Clap and his woman, they both tested positive. How y'all doing, Clap? If you're still in the chat, homie,
I gotta
let
use
us
the
know.
restroom.
What Val? What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say this is probably something unfortunate, but COVID's gonna be around forever, man. It's not gonna be something.
It's like the
that
flu or
just
some
ends.
shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna just go away. There's gonna be numerous variants that change and mutate and are different variants of it, and then there'll be something else that comes along in the next few years or whatever. But that's just how it is these days, you know. Unfortunately, you got to deal with it, and that's how it. I mean, I've had COVID 3 times now, and the third time I had it, and it's crazy how it affects different people differently. I've completely lost. I would say I've lost probably 50% of my smell and my taste since the first time I had COVID.
Even
The
on a
third-
natural basis when you don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. Like now, even to this day, I don't smell stuff as vividly as I used to, and when I eat stuff, it doesn't taste as vividly as it used to before I had COVID that very first
God
time.
damn, that sucks, bro.
See,
does
I've,
suck.
I've never tested positive for it. Me and my wife both. But there was a time when COVID first came out, where we're both like eating dinner one night. We're both like, I can't taste this shit. But that was the only thing we had. Like, we couldn't taste and smell. Like, we didn't feel sick. We didn't have any other symptoms, none whatsoever. It was just we couldn't taste and smell.
And it's weird because for some people, it happened the same way where it went away like for a few days or a week, and then it fully came back. But then there's other people where it went away and didn't come back at all. And then there's people like me where it came back 50% or so of what it was before.
Right.
So it's crazy how it affects different people differently, the effects of it and the lasting long-term effects of it.
Clap said, because Clap and his wife both tested positive for COVID. Clap said, I can't taste or smell right now. He said, my wife can still smell. I tested her smell sensors last night when I farted in bed.
How did I know that was going to be?
Bro, I'm going to tell y'all my story. All right. There was these last couple years have been a blur to me. Like 2020, 2021, that shit. If you look back and think on that shit, I can't even believe I worked for 2 years fucking with power tools and shit with a mask
In
on,
a factory with
bro.
people
With a
all around
mask
you.
on,
Yeah.
homie. And now that I think about it, we've been through some shit, boys. We've lived through a fucking moment that's going to live forever. I'll tell my kids weren't alive during 9/11. They weren't alive, but they lived through COVID. Y'all made it through COVID. Y'all going to remember this shit for the rest of your life. Like,
Those are 2 historic things in my lifetime that I'll never forget. Was September 11th and when COVID happened.
you want to talk about September
You know?
11th? We'll talk about that. Like, I can tell you the story about that shit. I was in 7th grade. I was in social studies class. My teacher turned the TV on, and the first tower had been hit. We're watching this shit live as 7th graders. This we watch live as the second fucking plane hits, and we're all freaking out and looking at each other. What's going on? I remember my teacher's name was Miss Triplet. We used to call her Miss Niplet because she had big titties. It's fucked up to say. We just call her Miss Niplet. I don't know why the fuck we call her that, but I can just remember this shit. The second plane hits, and we're all like, what the fuck? Because at the beginning, when the first plane hit, everybody thought it was an accident. They're like, one plane, like a commercial plane.
Yeah, 7th graders. Yeah.
A commercial plane accidentally hit a World Trade Center. They weren't paying attention or something. But when the second plane fucking hits, you know this shit ain't an accident no more.
Right.
We were watching live when the fucking tower, the first tower started falling.
We watched that shit live as I was in 6th grade. Same exact story, man.
My
our
teacher
teachers turned that shit on.
My teacher, Miss Niplet, she turned the fucking TV off after the first tower started falling, and she wanted to go back to regular instruction. We're all like, what the fuck is going on? Fuck your social studies shit. What is going on right now? I went through the rest of this was like 10 in the morning. The rest of the day, the teachers would not tell us anything. They kept everything off. We had to finish the rest of our school day like nothing happened. When I got home, my parents started telling me what was going on. This shit was traumatic to a 7th grader. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clapp said his teacher started crying. Mo
I
Money.
got a story for you, Money, here.
Go ahead, Val.
Yeah.
So, knowing that I'm older as I am, right, I think I was probably early 20s, 21, 22 when September 11th happened. When the day that it happened, and again, this is one of those days that I'll never forget, ever in my lifetime. I was working in Arlington, Virginia, which was 2.5 miles from the Pentagon. And I remember hearing on the radio about the planes hitting the buildings in New York. And then I remember hearing a sound of the plane.
You heard that shit?
The plane flew directly over the top of the building that I was working in Arlington and hit the Pentagon.
Holy fuck.
3 of the women.
You heard the plane. That's crazy.
And that we were listening to the radio, and I'll never forget, it was the radio station DC 101, which was like the rock station in Washington, D.C. And there were people calling in because people that don't know the geography of how that is, the Pentagon in D.C. is surrounded by the Beltway. So all the traffic that's coming into D.C. in the morning for work goes right by the Pentagon. There were people that were calling into the radio station like 30 seconds, and we were listening to the radio. 30 seconds after we heard this plane come over our building, there were people calling into the radio station saying, we just saw a plane fly into the Pentagon.
Holy fuck.
That shit is fucking crazy. So we go up to the roof of the building that we're in Arlington, 2.5 miles away, and see the smoke pouring out of the Pentagon, and just all the fucking, there's helicopters coming in, there's fucking, there were, at that point, they had already gotten the Air National Guard to fly in, so there were F-16 circling Washington, D.C. There was, I mean, hundreds of ambulances, fire trucks. They called fire trucks and emergency services from as far as 60 miles away from towns in Virginia to come and help with the support on what had happened there at the Pentagon.
You were there fucking live when that shit happened, bro.
I mean, I wasn't there on site,
But
it
I'm
was
saying
close.
you were close.
It was close enough away that it's crazy, dude. Like I said, it's something. 2 of the women that I worked with in that office's husbands died that day when that plane hit the Pentagon. So seeing that and hearing that, that's something that like never.
You will never forget that shit.
You'll never forget that.
Never.
And the feeling of our country is under attack.
You'll never forget that shit.
I'll never forget that, dude. I'll never forget that. It was one of the scariest days of my life.
Right.
To be real, forever, you know.
Thank you for sharing that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. And that's something that none of us should ever forget, is those people that lost their lives that day. You know, I mean, I know it's years later after that's happened, and a lot of people have forgotten about that or don't.
Today is September
remember it.
1st. We're 10 days away from the 21 year anniversary.
Don't-
22nd,
20
Don't
second.
forget about that. Besides
I'll never
Pearl
forget.
Harbor, that is the second most murdered Americans at one time in history, besides Pearl Harbor. So never
If
forget
I
about
wasn't
that.
in 7th grade when that shit happened, I probably would have joined the armed forces. Like,
And I was 3 or 4 of my buddies from high school joined. In fact, here's another crazy story for you, real quick. Do you remember? Do you see that movie, The Last Survivor, with Mark
Yes,
Wahlberg
yep.
about the special forces
Yeah.
troop that went in? So
Yep.
during that movie, about 3/4 of the way through, there was a Chinook helicopter that came in with the second group of special forces that the guy took out with an RPG. One of my buddies, I wouldn't say he was really a buddy, but a guy I knew from high school, was on that helicopter as a special forces and died in that attack.
fuck.
That's a real story. That shit happened in real life, and that's another thing. I grew up huge in the military. My dad was a bomber pilot in the Air Force for 28 years, so I've had a huge respect for the military my whole life. You know, that's just
Exactly.
something I was raised on, and something that'll forever be part of me. You know, is pride for my country. You know.
As we talk about this shit, I want to talk about my cousin right now. My cousin Eddie. This motherfucker was my brother. I have brothers right now, but all my brothers are younger than me. All my brothers are like 5 to 10 years younger than me. When I was growing up, Eddie was closer in age with me. He did 3 tours. My brother did 3 tours, or he did 2 tours in Afghanistan, 1 tour in Iraq. I'm gonna show him right now. He survived all that shit. He survived fucking Afghanistan. He survived Iraq, just to come home and get murdered by his fucking wife. This is Eddie right here. R.I.P. Eddie Green. I'll never forget you, bro.
Fucked up, man. Rest in peace.
See him with his American flag right here on his boat.
Dope as shit, man.
I'll never
Oh,
forget
boy,
my
he
brother
look- he
Eddie,
look-
bro.
Man, he looks just like you, Brody.
I'll never forget my brother Eddie. It's still, to this day, it's still not real that he's not here, bro. It's still not real that he survived all that shit overseas. This is him with his mom and his dad in 2011. And his sister when he got back. He survived 3 fucking tours, homie. Only
So
only to be murdered by his own wife.
Huge props to the military and anyone that has ever served in the military. People that have never been in the military and never seen that side of that life don't understand like the hard work and dedication that those people do to give us the freedoms that we have to do what we do, you know?
I love you, big dog. I'm gonna find a pic right now of us together. Give me a second. I'm not trying to be emotional right now, but that's I can't believe he's gone, bro.
I
It's for
tell you
real.
what, money. That picture on that front step and that very last picture you showed, bro. You motherfuckers are twins, though.
That's
I would
that's
tell-
my
you
brother,
can
man.
tell-
Like
you can tell
I,
that's
I,
family.
I, all my I have brothers right now. My dad has been married 5 times, bro. My dad has had kids with every woman he's been with. I'm the first son from the first marriage, so I got brothers from other like step brothers, basically. Like
Most of your dad's a pimp.
I have half brothers, but I don't have no full brothers. Me and Eddie were born he's a year or 2 older than me. He was always like my big brother, even though I'm the big brother to my little brothers. I've never
Yeah.
had a big brother. My cousin was my fucking big brother, bro. Like we grew up together, always together. I just can't believe it. Like just like talking about it right now makes it more real. You know what I mean? Like I can't believe he's
Stop
gone.
it for a second, money, and take a shot.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
And
cheers,
cheers to
Bubba.
Eddie.
Cheers, Bubba.
Cheers to Eddie, bro.
Cheers, my dog.
Cheers.
I hope he's out there. I hope he can hear us. I love you, man. For real.
He's up there, bro. He's listening down on you right now. I guarantee it.
I haven't drank in over a month. I'm getting kind of drunk now.
Bush, are you?
I'm
sipping
sorry,
on
bro.
anything here,
I'm
Bush
sorry to
God?
get serious with you.
Drink.
No, you don't drink.
He's just sitting here. This man is in a match right now, hiding in a fucking bush.
He's
Don't
in a
let him-
bush while we're in the podcast.
Yeah. This motherfucker's in a bush.
This motherfucker's in a
podcast
bush.
right now.
Do you
Bullshit.
partake in any say smoking substances or anything of that sort, Bush, or are you just
Every
straight?
once in a great while, I'll do that.
Nice.
Talking about ranked and talking about how fucking BushGod gets to fucking diamond in ranked with a 0 KDA. This season, Ziggs has finally started his rank grind. Before we start talking about Ziggs, Little, you got your headset on, homie?
Yeah, I hear you.
We've tried to get Val a couple times into the rank grind. But he fucking lasts like 5 games and he disappears, right, Ray?
Because it's so fucking boring, dude. Just licking
That's
a
not even
wall.
true.
See,
And a compound.
so I used to say the same shit, man. Like every time everybody's like, "Let's play ranked," I'm like, "Fuck that boring ass shit." But
Fuck that hiding
luckily-
shit, rat
luckily-
motherfuckers.
Luckily, man, I've gotten to play with Money and Little
You don't just cap.
and Drop Shot, you know, and they're like, dude, just shoot, man.
Just play it
Like-
like you normally do, homie. You're playing for the
Play like you
win.
normally play it. And I keep telling these guys, like, man, I got that itch. I want this shit.
He
I
wants
get
he
that.
wants
I'm
master,
down.
homie. He wants master.
I want my first rank grind, bro. If I don't get master, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I get
gonna
that, and I'm
get it.
down to
I'm
try
gonna
it
get it.
again. But every time I've played rank, bro, it's just so boring. Just licking a wall,
Well,
either
I don't know how it's
waiting
different
for
from
someone
how
to
you
rush.
normally play.
Little and Money know how I like to play. I like to fucking every time I hear a shot, I fucking rush it. You know.
Oh
you're
yeah,
very-
same.
I just
same.
love
Yeah,
rushing
play-
everything. You know.
You play rigs like you play rank.
But you can't play ranked like you play regs because
You
of the-
can.
Hey,
Hold on,
you
hold on.
can.
I'm gonna make a point right here. All these fucking people out there, I've had arguments with people. People be like, "Yo, I don't play rank because it's a bunch of rats," and they go center compound, and they hide, and they
'cause
hold a
that's
wall.
generally what it was.
Hold
Unless
on.
it's changed,
Hold
you
on.
know?
You're talking about other people. What you do is what you do. If you want to play ranked and you want to push everything, nobody's stopping you, homie.
That's true.
Push everything.
Have you guys played ranked like that, where you just push everything?
Bruh.
Or just
Yeah,
get-
yeah.
Every
So I
fucking
had
game.
the privilege of doing that shit
I haven't
last
played
weekend.
ranked.
I think it
haven't
was
played
right. Money?
ranked in like 6 months, but I'm willing to play it again if you guys play that style instead
Bell-
of licking the walls in a compound, waiting for somebody to rush the
It's
compound.
gotten to the point where people are good at rank, so that means you have to move around a little bit more now. Sometimes you have to crash a compound. Sometimes you have to stop on a hill between people. There's a lot
You-
of shit going on now.
So
The
my-
difference is, yes, there's rats in ranked, but you trying to tell me there ain't no rats in regs? Quit fucking
No,
lying,
there's-
homie.
there's
Quit
different
lying,
styles of
homie.
regs, you know that.
So I'll give you guys because I've been a fucking normal lobby sweat. Like I sweat the shit out of normal lobbies. Since I've been playing ranked, you know, the few days, even in this minimal time I've played ranked, the only difference for me so far has been in a normal lobby, I am able to crouch out in the open and finish my beam on somebody. In ranked, I've learned very, very quickly I cannot do
When
that.
you crouch, you're getting shot by his teammate.
Yes. So I have to be quicker. The only difference, and this might just be the team I've been playing with, you know, Money, Little, Drop Shot. I've kept my ranked team minimal. You know, I only play when these guys.
That's smart.
are on
That's
and I
very
just follow.
smart. Do not just play with whoever, bro.
That is the main difference for me. For me, you know, because I've been nervous, you know, because I think playing ranked with these guys was my first time playing with each and every one of them. I think, so I've been playing a little scared. But my main difference, and I've told my chat this, for me personally, like when I crouch out in the open in a normal lobby, I'm able to finish my spray on somebody and at least get that knock. And I've made it known that in a ranked lobby, I can't do that because motherfuckers are beamers, bro.
It's
Uh,
It's a
different.
different play style, is what it
yeah,
is.
like
In ranked,
so
you
I've
know?
noticed in ranked, like I have to take them pop shots and just accept the damage that I'm getting.
And I get what you're saying. I've gotten that numerous times when I've tried ranked. It's just it feels like a much slower play style in ranked. But if that's changed, I'm down to try it again and play
I
it,
just
you
feel,
know?
I think I'm lucky with the people that have kind of just been like, yo, bro, we're gonna get you this fucking rank grind, you know, playing with little and money and drop, you know,
To
'cause,
be honest,
you know, when drop gets anxious,
we
man.
got you, homie. Like if you was a rando that was just starting rank grind yourself, you were gonna be dealing with LFGs, and you never know what you're gonna fucking get. You know what
Right.
you're gonna get with us.
That's
You
good
know what
night,
you're gonna
right?
get with us.
Get carried, Zig. Get carried, Zig.
Not get carried, but at least we can give you our expertise because we've been playing this shit.
Yeah, they're
We've
teaching
been
me the
playing this
ways.
shit.
Yeah.
I've been master every season since like season 9 or 10, bro. Like
And
it's
I actually told,
it's not about it's not all about it's okay. PUBG is a survival game. It's about surviving. So ranked actually makes that shit because if you're playing regs all day, there's nothing to show if you died. You played 20 matches. There's nothing to show you died 15 matches, not even in the top 10.
right.
But you got a bunch of kills. Ranked actually shows how far you survived because your rank shows that.
Yep.
Because you're either going negative or you're either going positive. So people might think ranked is about ratting and shit. There's rats in fucking regs too. Don't fucking lie to me. There's rats
Oh,
in
there
regs too.
definitely is.
There's people
yeah,
that play
there
regs
is.
like it's a goddamn championship, bro. I've seen it myself. At least in
BushGod's like, why are you guys shitting on rats? What's going on here?
at least in ranked, you're playing for for something, bro.
You know.
What up, mama? What up, real mama? Hold on.
I,
Bush God's fucking right hand woman is in the chat. Real mama, what up? Go ahead, Ziggs.
let's go. I was about to say, like I beat myself up, like I've told you guys this, like, goddamn, man, like I feel like I'm doing more in a ranked match, you know. And I look at my stats, you know, I kind of got shit ass stats in ranked right now, you know, because I'm not comfortable with it. Like I got ass cheek stats in ranked right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
It doesn't
It's
even matter,
learning-
bro.
It's learning the difference from norms.
But at the
to
same
ranked,
time,
you
at
know?
the same time, I can count on four fingers, how many negative times. Everything's been positive. You
Good.
know, so something's going right. You know, I've only had
Ziggs,
4 negative matches.
Ziggs
I
finally got to
started
see
this
a
rank.
money fucking clutch on rank, didn't you, bro? Don't lie
Yeah,
about that
and
shit.
I've got to see some gangster ass shit.
You got to see some gangster ass shit. 3v1, 4v1 in rank. And I set them motherfuckers down with the FAMAS, homie.
Even when I do fuck up, you know, whether it's money or drop or even little, or Thanos at times too. You know, they're just like, fucking hold my beer, bitch.
I'm an hour and
Once
30
again-
minutes into this shit, and I haven't taken a piss yet. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
was
gonna go
about
take a
to
piss
say,
real quick.
let's
Go take a
it.
piss.
I
Whoever's
myself a little cup down here.
whoever don't have to take a piss, keep this shit going. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, but I gotta take a piss.
You know, I mean, do the comms get fucking sweaty as shit in ranked? Absolutely, man. Like the comms, like probably my favorite part about playing ranked with these
Oh,
guys
man.
is like the different style of comms.
Biggs, give it some time, and you'll start getting blamed for shit.
Yeah.
And then you start hearing everybody argue, and then you hear everybody fighting.
Yeah, and that's
Where
what
the
I'm
fuck were
curious
you?
about. That's what I'm
It's right
curious
behind
about,
me.
man. Cause I like, you know, money will call Dropout or money will call Thanos out or Drop will call somebody out.
Yeah,
Nobody's called me out yet, so I'm
It's
just
like
waiting.
it's
I'm just
because
waiting.
you're the new girlfriend, Ziggs. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna yell at the new
But
girlfriend. and
money
make
did
fun of
money
her.
did call me out on that. So that Miri match that he's talking about, that money clutch. He did call me out a bit, you know, and that's when I knew my gameplay was down the shitter. Cause he's like, Ziggs, to your fucking left, bro. And I'm like, I never shot at that guy, dude. I got tunnel vision and I shot at the guy straight out. And that guy to my left knocked me and money. And then Thanos came for the res on money. And then money and drop got flushed out by somebody else, and then money clutched the dub. But you know, it's like that point, like I got a little taste of it, but he was very gentle with me, you know.
I fucking argue back. And
Sorry about that, boys.
I don't shut up. If somebody's
Yeah,
blaming me, I'm
I
gonna
ain't
say some
arguing
shit
back.
right back.
I'm not that comfortable yet. I'm not arguing back.
When you
yet.
like, you should have fucking hid behind the tree. Motherfucker,
What
let me
happened? What
play
you
how I
saying?
play.
I heard my name,
So-
Let
homie.
me play how I
So,
play.
so we're
I'm
talking
talking about the blame game and ranks.
the blame game.
It
'Cause I was like,
happens.
I
It
haven't
happens.
been blamed yet. I was like, I think the only time Money kind of blamed me a bit was that time that you clutched that rank dub on Yuri.
Don't make me show the clip, bro. You know I got it. You know I got it, bro. You know I always have every
I was
clip.
just telling him, I was
That's
like,
my
I think
voice.
the only time Money's got a little feisty with
Let's
me is
watch
when
it.
he
Let's
kept-
watch
He
it.
kept saying,
Let me find this shit.
Money kept saying to your fucking left, Ziggs, and I kept shooting at the guy straight.
Let me
And
see if
then
I
we
can
both
find
got
this
knocked.
shit real quick.
You got rezzed and you clutched the dub.
Pouring another drink.
I'll share my screen here in a second.
Yeah, share your screen. Yeah.
This is the game he's talking about. I actually clutched it, but you're not gonna see the point when I was telling him.
Yeah, you won't see the point of him being like, Ziggs to your fucking left, bro.
I was telling him fucking.
This is a
This is
nasty.
the game I This is the game I clutched that he's talking about though. Give me that FOMAS, homie. I'm running out of fucking fives on me. Come, bro. I'm talking.
It's one shot and he's picking fights.
Now, bitch!
Give him a smoke.
Sit down, boy!
Smoke. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that took such a weight off my shoulders. It was like, man, I just got money knocked, and Money's like, you're fucking left, Ziggs.
I might have that whole match. Actually, hold on. I might have that whole match. I'm gonna share this shit. Hold on. I might have that whole match. I'll show you what he's talking about right now. This might be the one right here. This is the one. This is what he's talking about. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going live. Y'all should see this shit.
He's about to do me dirty.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's talking about. I told him I'm gonna get you points. Watch. Let's start crouch walking. You see him?
No. That's three different shots.
Comes. Was smurfing too. I was on my alien account. I keep this bitch looking like a straight bot.
They hear us.
No skins, homie.
They know we're here. One was looking this way. I know we're here.
No, he's coming right at us. No.
Yeah, he knows we're here.
Trying to tell Ziggs there's a guy to his left laying prone, bro. One right in front of you laying prone. To your left, laying prone. One to your left, laying prone, bro.
Oh my god, Brody.
Fucking
I'm like,
ones,
oh my
man.
god, Brody.
He.
God damn it,
So
bro.
from that angle.
Oh my god, it's the last one. I was
I
trying to
wanna
yell at
hear
you
these
to the guy
comms
to the
'cause
left,
he
but
gets
you're still
rezzed
shooting at the
and it
guy on the
tells me
right.
He's getting me points here shortly.
You gotta worry about the guy closer. He's on yellow. He's on yellow. On yellow. Honest. Coming for the third. Above me. Pull up.
Oh, look at Ease just joining the party.
Wait for him to come over the hill again. Is he going for res?
It's crazy because they don't
I
flex
got one
money
knocked
here.
here and I got one knocked to the right. I
Res.
got one knocked
He's
further
gonna tell
right.
me
Like
he's gonna get me points.
up here. Quick res. Just quick res, bro. Just quick res, Germs. If you die, it's over, bro. You could have res me.
He's hurt. Like, holy.
He is hurt. He hasn't even healed yet. He's going for thirst. Still on below.
Now
He's
go.
about to peek down. He's about to peek above you.
Good shit, Germs, homie. And I resy. And y'all
That's a Colorado ball.
already seen the clutch. You know what happened. We got positive points there, homie.
So after when Money's going for this res, I'm like fucking, Brody, dude, I'm so sorry, you know. And Money's like, we got you, bro. We'll get you.
We
Points.
got you. We got him points for sure.
You know,
But
from
when I
my
was
angle-
telling
from
you,
my angle,
there's a
man,
guy laying prone to your left, You gotta hear that shit. You was shooting at the guy to the
Yeah,
right, further
yeah,
out.
yep,
You gotta worry about that
that's
motherfucker that's closer.
I had that tunnel vision, and I
Yep.
I even popped up on the top of that hill, dude, and I crouched there, and I sat there, man. And you're like, to your fucking left, Six, dude, and I just focused, man.
But you've
And
been
that's something
enjoying the
that's
rank
the
grind so
difference
far.
between a that's a difference between a normal lobby and a ranked lobby. Like in a normal lobby, I'd have been good. You know, I can finish that. But in a ranked lobby, it's different. Like it's a different aspect. Like I can't sit there because I was sitting there. What was that time frame? Probably 3 seconds, give or take.
It wasn't many. It wasn't very long.
But that's the difference between a normal lobby and a ranked lobby. Like that time frame of that crouch and spray on somebody.
Right.
You know, and I think that's the only time you're like, God damn it, Ziggs. And I'm like, buddy, I'm so sorry.
I mean, it is what it is. You're still like, this is your first real fucking rank grind, bro.
And then I got
if we
BushGod
can
in
get
here,
you,
like, and then I got BushGod in here. He's like, man, I'm gonna recruit this fucking bum. I'm gonna tell him to sit in a bush. You don't gotta shoot like that.
I can give you tips and pointers,
Yo.
man. I can get you to diamond real quick.
we got a good question. We got a good question in the chat. What is the difference between ranks and normals, Ziggs?
The difference between ranked and normals. Like I just explained, in that exact scenario, that's actually a good video to lead into that. In that 3 second, 2 second crouch and spray, in a normal lobby, I can finish that. Maybe not that exact scenario, because that guy's laying prone. From my angle, I could not see him. But in a normal lobby, I will crouch out in the open like that and finish that spray because I know I'm getting the knock. In a ranked lobby, I have to learn to damage somebody and pull off that spray and then re-peek and either re-damage or get the knock. In a normal lobby, you're allowed to... You have a lot more egos in a normal lobby, I think, because people don't care.
Right. They die. They just go back to the lobby and re-ready up.
Yeah.
They don't
So
lose nothing.
you get like you get an ego like mine, who I feel like I'm gonna outshoot you every time. I don't fuck with rank.
I got you. Good night.
In a
Not
rank
on
lobby,
Sandhawk 2
like-
weeks ago.
like in a rank lobby, I'm fucking with 64 other shooters most of the time. You know, other than BushGod, you know, he'll fucking sit in a bush and nade me for fuck's sake. But you know, I can wiggle worm all I want in a normal lobby, you know, and just finish my knock. In a ranked lobby, like I have to learn to pull off of that spray a bit, you know, and instead of emptying my mag, pull back, you know, do some damage, you know, and just trust that my teammates are gonna finish that or let me re-peek that, finish that type of
I would
thing.
agree with that assessment. That's exactly what the difference is between the two. Is playing ranked, you have to play way more conservative.
Yeah,
and less
you can't just go for the
aggressive.
knock the whole time.
Yeah, and like you said, it's all about you have to have cover in ranked. You can't be out standing in a field and just start shooting at a squad. You're gonna get dropped instantly in ranked if you do that. You know.
And that clip, that specific clip is a perfect example of that. I crest the hill, and I sit there and I crouch, and I'm like, I'm getting this knock. Did I get the knock? No, money did, and I got knocked because I sat there like a fucking ego motherfucker, you know, thinking this is a normal lobby, you know.
That's the other thing I learned about ranked, especially being a bolty guy, is you can't fucking sit still at all when you go to bolty. The second you pull up scope, you have to fire instantly and then move.
That's
If
why
you
I'm always
stand-
arguing with people to give sniper the level 3 helmet.
Yeah.
For that 1 second, they gotta stay still.
You stand there any longer and you're done, dude. You're gonna get dropped instantly. You know, you got to do those quick peek, fire instant, quick peek, fire instant. You know, that's the only way to play bolty in rank.
I don't use bolty, so pass me.
Captain SKS over there.
Yes, sir.
Once we get more comfortable, though, like once I get more comfortable with it, learning to pull off my
Yo,
sprays
Zilla said,
to-
"Thank you for the explanation, Ziggs."
Yeah, absolutely. Once I get more comfortable with like pulling off of my sprays, because I think a lot of normal lobby players would agree with that. Like if you crouch and shoot somebody in a normal lobby, if you're a better shooter, chances are you're gonna win that fight. In a ranked lobby, that's not the case because somebody's, if a team is playing smart, like somebody's gonna bait you. And I've noticed this in what have I played ranked with you guys? 3 days, 4 days, 3 days. Even
Couple
in that
days.
short time frame, yeah. Even in that short time frame, like I haven't adapted to it yet, but I've picked that part of it up. Like I can't just like let my ego take advantage. Be like, I'm gonna outshoot you because I'm not gonna outshoot all of you guys in ranked because you're all smarter than I am. Because I'm a well, but,
Can't say
like
that.
no, but I'm saying like I play normal lobbies, man. Like I don't play smart. Like I just play reckless.
It's just learning the difference, Ziggs. It's not.
I
that,
feel
it's
like
not that they're
normal
smarter
lobbies
than
are
you.
harder.
You know.
Normal lobbies are harder to win.
There's some people in the chat now that did just realize BushGod's in here. Y'all are gonna have to watch. Y'all gonna have to watch
Yeah,
the
BushGod
replay
in
later
there,
for
man.
what we was asking him earlier. But if I could think of any other questions to ask him,
Where are you from, Bush? What part of the country are you in?
North America.
Alright.
that's the part of the country you're in, North America.
Yeah, I'm up by Canada.
I mean, I'm not asking
I'm
for
in
like your
Southern
address.
Canada, buddy. I'm in Southern Canada, man. I'm in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm up in New York.
He's in a bush in Canada, bro.
He's in a bush.
He's in a bush in Canada.
Yo, look,
Uh,
I want us to bring up the patch notes. The next patch notes coming up. I'm gonna share my screen real quick so y'all can see this shit. There it is. Hit that shit up.
Actually,
Patch notes 25.2. Looks like live maintenance schedule. We're not worried about
can
PC.
we finally trade clothes with other players in this patch that I've been waiting for since day one, or is that still not going to ever happen? No. Okay.
September 14th at 1 a.m. 9 a.m. That's 1 a.m. UTC, so it's probably 9 p.m. Eastern.
So there's one thing in this patch notes that I want to touch on because I've seen videos of this from people who have tested it out on PC.
PC test server, live servers. That's the map rotation right there. Gunplay. Dragonov is now available. Yes, sir.
I want to mess with that one.
So what did they do to the DPS of that though? Did they change it
So-
so it's not
And
random?
that's what I want to hit on. So I can't remember who it was. It might have been Blitz 5. Was on must be the test server. Within 100 meters, there's still that damage percentage thing, and I don't know. He made a video about it. I saw it on Twitter. I think it was.
I've seen it as well.
Within 100 meters, it's still a one-shot knock to the head.
But it's a consistent.
Blitz and
game,
Salty
it's just not like a
Branzino.
random, right?
Or was it Salty or
Salty and Blitz together. They both
Okay.
did a clip together.
within 100 meters, that was still a one-shot knock. But if you think about it, that I believe the damage of that is supposed to be, what is it, 72 or
60. It says
73?
damage 60.
It was within 100 meters, it was still a one-shot knock. And it blew his helmet off as well. So that just tells you that there's a bug with that multiplier of the damage.
It says damage 58 basic, 73 max. They removed the probabilistic, which means it's random, but they added 58 basic, 73 max. So 73 is probably to the head.
But he was
They probably got it
and-
wrong. Like they said
and-
73 max, but like you said, within whatever meters, you probably can knock somebody with a headshot, one shot.
Yeah. Which is still, if you think about it, kind of
Yo, good looking out with that
a si-
follow, Mo.
a situational damage thing, if you think about it, because you're not one tapping anybody full health, fresh helmet within 100 meters, or an MK. But you take a Dragunov and you one tap them within 100 meters when that is not supposed to be the case based off that damage.
Right. We'll see how it goes when
'Cause
the shit comes in the
I
game.
believe it blew his helmet off too. Like it took his helmet off and knocked him.
On one shot?
Yeah, yep, within 100 meters.
Woo, sounds like my kind of gun.
They nerfed the AUG a little bit. Rate of fire 750 to 720.
Nope, I didn't know that.
Tactical gear has temporary disabled. Let's go. Get rid of that tactical gear bullshit.
Why is
Aston
everybody
Martin.
hating on that? I liked it. It's on regular mode, man. They should put all the little parachute thing, the little UFOs, or all that bullshit that you have in ranked now.
They changed some shit on Miramar. They changed some shit on the Aston Martins.
What'd they change with the Aston Martins?
Aston Martins, they changed.
Hopefully sped that piece of
Fix
shit
the
up.
issue where the vehicle flips or driving feels awkward and
No.
driving through certain areas.
I've had that shit flip all over on Miramar.
Bunch of
What's the
bugs.
difference between the sombreros? I don't-
So is this a partner thing? Like, I don't know if you can answer this or not, but you know that random glitch you get when you hop in a vehicle? I don't know if it's a back seat thing or just a front seat thing. I feel like it happens every time I'm in the back seat, where it resets your camera, and it like pulls it to the ground. Has anybody else experienced that?
I have not.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't seen that. No.
So a lot of the times when I don't know if it's just when I'm in the back seat, but it happens on Miramar and Vikendi, I think. You'll be riding in a vehicle. At random times, it'll reset your camera and it'll pull it straight to the ground, like, and you'll be looking at the ground, like you'll just be chilling. And I'll have to clip it next time it happens.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah, somebody's
times.
got to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
But it resets your camera and it pulls
Like
it
a-
straight to the
like-
ground.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, it's instantaneous. It's like a sudden random fucking movement, and it pulls your camera straight to the ground
Yo,
when you're in a
little
vehicle as a passenger.
I haven't experienced that.
I'll have to clip it because it
Clip
happened
this
to me
shit.
multiple times today again. Yeah. I'll
Little,
go
if you
back
look
and
at these
watch it.
sombreros, one
Yeah,
of
I've
them,
seen it now.
one of them you can
One of
walk
them.
over and shoot. The other one you can't walk over and shoot.
So
Bliss-
that just means it's another spot for someone to camp on top of after they emergency pickup on top of it.
But they made it harder to shoot from though. You can't just
so they
walk
made it
over it.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay.
No, you can't just walk over it. You gotta. They did make the blizzard zone and sandstorm less likely to appear throughout the game. That's good though. I'm sick of that fucking sandstorm,
Nice.
homie.
So instead of 9 times, it'll only be 6.
It
a
is
thing with that
ridiculous how many
sombrero.
times
If I
on
only
the
get that
Miramar map.
sandstorm 6 fucking times out of 9, I'm happy.
TPP
is
mode
pretty
has
ridiculous.
been
Land
added
on
to
that
fucking
sombrero.
intense battle royale, homie. You can land on it on with the emergency pickup, I think.
On
Yeah,
what?
if you drop on there and you walk toward the cone, you can glitch through that wall, and you can
Really?
stand inside the cone.
Oh, no shit.
I need to
Oh.
try that. I haven't tried that. Is that at Azahar or where is that?
Miramar truck stop.
Truck
Truck
stop.
stop.
Okay.
He's got it all figured out. He's like, bro, I've been there, done that shit.
Blizzard Zone and Sandstorm, we said that. TPP mode has been added to intense battle royale. FPP mode has been removed.
So I have multiple people in my chat right now. They're like, one of them says looking at the roof in the vehicle happens nonstop to me. Their camera pulls straight to the ground. And then Filthy said happens on Tago for me when he's in the pony coupe.
What do you have, Ziggs?
What's
Do
up?
you Do you have the new Series X?
Yeah, I have the Series X.
Oh,
Yeah.
it happens to me too, Val. A couple times.
So it's not console specific then.
So by the sounds of it, like I said, Miramar and Vikendi, because that's the main ones it happens to me on. The only ones, I think. But now we got a Tago involved as well.
I've never seen that. That's weird.
Yeah, like you'll be riding in the vehicle and it'll pull your camera straight to the ground and you'll be looking at the road. Like it'll pull your camera straight to the ground and you'll look at like the road as you're driving. Versus,
Money and
like,
Little.
looking
Have you
straight
guys
ahead.
seen that? I haven't even seen that.
Yeah,
I haven't
not.
had that happen.
It happened to me a couple times.
Oh, was it in regs or ranked or did it matter? Do you know?
I wasn't paying
Regs,
attention
like normal
to-
lobbies, because that's what I play most. You know, that's what I notice it in. I don't know if I guess I haven't paid attention. It's happened in ranked. But mostly, by the sounds of it, normal lobbies, I would assume.
Are you
I have
talking
not
about when
experienced that
aiming
shit.
out of the vehicle? Zilla was
no,
saying,
no.
is it when aim,
No.
or so it's
Nope,
just
nope,
when
nope.
you're riding, basically?
Just when you're riding, like not soft aiming, not ADSing, no nothing. Like you hop in a vehicle and you're just driving, and like PUBG like resets your camera and just points you straight at the ground.
Interesting.
I'll have to. It happened to me twice today on my stream. I'll go back and I'll clip that.
Yeah, clip it next time.
And I'll send it to Money and I'll post it in the.
Yeah, let me
DG
see this
Discord.
shit. I want to see.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shit.
I'll show it to you. I'll find it.
Ginger
I'll find
said Gingervitis said it happens in every game mode.
It's a,
Oh,
it's a
you're
weird
drinking
glitch.
Modelo?
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
weird-
drinking Modelo.
Oh,
I gave up the Miller Lite, dude. I'm on the Modelo now.
Congratulations. What?
Oh, they're delicious, bro.
Oh, okay. So Filthy just said it's happened to Joey as a driver. Even I've never experienced the driving.
I've
But
never
Joe-
seen it either way.
Yeah, Joey's experienced the driving, and had to swap seats for someone else to drive because it wouldn't reset while he was driving.
That's weird though. So it's not console specific because it's happened on multiple consoles. It's just weird. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I'll go back in my stream and I'll clip that just so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about.
I've never seen it. And Money said he's never seen it, but Little, you said you've seen it too, right?
Yeah, it happened to me when the new Miramar came out.
Weird.
It's been happening to me for a while. Like I would say 2 updates. I feel like.
I've never seen that shit.
Yeah, it'll stick at a weird point of view. It'll
It
pull
doesn't
you
happen to
straight to the
PUBG
ground.
partners, bro.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't have
guys
the
got
partners?
You
What
guys
the
got them
fuck?
PUBG partner hacks, man.
Bruh. I need to take another
Not
shot.
only do you motherfuckers have 200 health, but you got them PUBG
Right,
partner
Ginger?
hacks.
Tell him, Ginger. Ginger's a partner. Let's continue.
Ginger's got 200 health too.
What's
Ask him,
up?
it's
What's
like-
up, Chicago? Welcome to the stream, homie. Welcome back. We're just going.
Does anyone
through-
in chat have any questions for BushGod here? Want to ask him anything?
Does anybody have any questions for BushGod? We have fucking the literal BushGod Dr. Sick in the building right now. If you have any
Let's
questions,
Get the exit in here. Any questions? What are we doing?
he said,
How big is the bush?
he said, I'm trying to dip out this bitch. Let's get the exit going.
BushGod, did you have anything else you wanted to like say or bring up or discuss? I mean, it's a completely open forum here if you want to bring up or discuss anything, you know.
If anybody's ever interested in hitting the bush and learning some pointers, like even if you wanted to do a live stream, like of a demo or something at some point, I'd be down with something like that.
Hit
See,
him up.
he's like,
Hit 'em
he's like,
up.
I'm
He,
listening.
he's
to
offering
this
lessons,
guy.
bro. He's offering lessons.
Free lesson.
If anybody
He's
wants some
like,
lessons
"Hey,
on
man,
how to
you
ride a
can
bush, let him know.
You can sit there and you can watch how people move and you can start seeing patterns, so you'll be able to move around better. It'll
Yo.
help your game.
Yo, Zilla said, recruit BushGod to DG. DG Dr.
DG
Sick.
sick. DG sick.
I
I'll have the
would.
insurance policy.
does
You
have a
guys
nice
run and
ring
gun
to
and
it.
I'll get the
You
place.
get benefits, homie. You get health insurance and vision. No, I'm just saying.
Dental.
401k.
401k. Nah, I'm just
Get
playing.
one
But
free sub.
Bush already knows if he want to join DG, he's in. The DG BushGod. Let's get it.
Shit.
The God.
He's like, oh shit.
What are we about to? We're about to hit level We're level 14 right now. We're close to level 14, and we don't even have like a lot of these other clans on PUBG have 100 100 members or
A
whatever.
bunch of people they don't even know.
They don't even know each other. They're
Yeah.
just using them to rank up their shit. We're literally a clan. Like everybody in our clan knows each other. NST
We've
has
been together
31.
for 5, almost 6 years now since Money created this. What was it, 5 years ago? 5.5 years ago, Money?
2018 is when I actually started like telling people if they want to be DG, you got to change your gamer tag to DG whatever, like DG
So,
little people,
I don't-
DG D
I don't
money.
want to take away. I don't want to interrupt. I want to let BushGod finish, if he wants to chat. But I want to hit on that subject. Joining, DG in a clan and shit like that. I want to hit on that. I want BushGod to finish first. I don't want to
Yeah,
interrupt it.
I don't got much to say, but I'm always down for chatting or whatever anybody wants to do.
Joining DG. I'll just fucking take it from there then. Joining DG. I didn't want to change my name, man. I didn't want to change my name. I was hella hesitant to change my Twitch handle, because I felt I built my own brand. And these motherfuckers, man, they've been nothing but kind to me. It's a big family field. DG is very personal. You know, we have a Discord chat where we all talk. If somebody's sick, everybody's checking in. If somebody has beef, everybody tunes in. Everybody's chiming in, chilling the shit. It's a very, very personal, like family feel to everything.
Hold on, Ziggs, before you continue. Are you wearing that DG Ziggs shirt, homie?
I am. Bro.
Let me see that shit, bro. Show that shit, homie. Stand up, bro. We can't see it for real.
Hold up. All right, I got you.
Wear that shit. Show that shit, bro. That's our first time I seen you wearing a DG Ziggs shirt, bro. Let's go.
DG Ziggs hoodie.
Sorry to interrupt you, bro.
But it's a very, very like I said, I was hesitant as fuck, because I felt like I built my own brand, and I didn't want to change my name.
You was like
but-
Val. Ask Little.
Yeah.
When we first started this DG shit, when we first started like doing the change your gamer tag shit, like there was no clans back then. There was no clan tag. So if you wanted to be DG, guess what? You gotta change your fucking gamer tag, homie. You gotta change your gamer tag. Ask Little.
People aren't gonna know who you are, though, bro.
This is
telling you, you're not gonna
2018.
know
This
who
is
you are.
2018.
I remember the conversation.
Little remembers this shit. This is 2018. This
Little
is
joined like 24 hours before I did. I was gonna change mine,
It
and he
took me like a
changed
week
his.
to fucking convince
this is
No,
before
no.
clan tags. You had to change your little gamer tag, and Little changed his shit, no problem. Val was like, I don't know if I want to change it. People might not know who I am now. Okay, so if your shit says just Valinsky or if your shit says DG Valinsky, they're not gonna recognize you. This is
wasn't that.
years
It
ago,
was-
bro.
It was the
It was
same
the
thing that
sentiment-
Ziggs was
it the
saying.
sentiment about having.
It was because I'd had that tag for so long.
Yeah,
It was just,
that's
it
what it
was
was.
like, it was weird to like change it. But at this point, like to Zig's credit, what he just said, there is no better decision I've made. And like I said, I'm old as fuck, bro. I'm 48, almost 49. I've been through
Still be 20,
numerous
bro. Calm
clans.
down.
I've been through numerous clans in my time. There's been times when I've met up with dudes. We've partied for the weekend. We played paintball. I've met a lot of cool people throughout my gaming career, and nothing is better than the DG crew that we're currently working with right now. There are a lot of down to earth, really cool, really chill people that are involved in this group. And like Zig said, it does feel like a family. And that's kind of our goal, is to have a family kind of feel where there's a positive, uplifting vibe to people, to put everyone in a good mood, to have a good time and enjoy gaming. That's what it's all about.
Right. That's what it's all about. You know what's
And
fucked up?
That's what I feel like I've experienced.
Now, obviously, we have
Everybody
know,
has
you know,
drama.
There's
Drama happens, bro. I told you with the clan and coming along with the clan, you're gonna have. I sent all of y'all a message.
Every clan I've been in for the past 20 years, when you reach a certain number of, and I've noticed it's been over 40, 50 members, you're going to have drama. Shit happens. People have problems with each other. There's going to be problems.
All
There's
right.
no way to avoid it. It happens.
On Intense Battle Royale. Yeah, BushGod is in here, Zilla. A DG cheater? There ain't no DG cheaters, bro.
Oh, what up, Zilla?
Yes, BushGod is definitely in here. Anytime BushGod, you want to hop in and say something, say it on me. He said, Father BushGod. That reminds me of my bro. We went to a Taylor Swift concert, and my kids and my girl was calling her motherfucking Taylor, bro. Like, Father Bush.
Yo, that fucking skin goes hard.
It is kind of dope. Progressive
That
skin.
shit is
But tell me,
fucking
tell
dope.
me, man. Another, for the love of God,
Gun that
PUBG,
nobody
AK progressive skin. Damn it all to hell. Listen, give me an AK skin. Give me an AK skin.
That is
Oh, yeah.
weird. They don't have an AK skin, but they have a. This
I
is
don't- I don't
second.
need two- I
This
don't
is
need
second
two
MK,
MK
right?
skins. I don't need two MK
Wait,
skins.
Two
That shit.
barrel progressive.
There's 2 barrels. There's 2 MKs. Why is there no AK?
'Cause they're
Presenting
like
Chroma.
Everybody rocks the barrel SLR. You know, is meta. It still is. You know, regardless of what people think.
Presenting the
Barrel SLR is meta.
Presenting the
Oh,
Chroma, a new type of skin that allows you to modify the color and effects of your progressive weapon skins. Elevate the vibrancy of your weapon skin collection with this new addition. Chroma is skin you can apply in progressive weapon skins. It applies to weapon skin, attachment skins, loot crates, and kill feeds. Obtaining Chroma. Obtainable via the hideout. Further details on the Chroma skin can be found in your upcoming store update via announcements. No. No thank you.
Fucking Money has a couple of drinks and turns into a narrator.
Battlestat skin. Yeah, fuck that. Performance PC. Fuck PC. You were on console. PC. Fuck PC. Bug fixes. A bunch of bug fixes. Y'all can read that for yourself. Nothing else. That's it on the patch notes.
I'm kind of curious about that. Like fuck the MK skin, man. We don't need a second MK skin. Damn it all to hell, PUBG. Give us a fucking AK
How
skin,
about a
please and
fucking
thank you. I love you
FAMAS
guys.
skin? That'd be nice.
Nobody ain't. It's a
Nobody
crate
really.
weapon.
It's still fairly new. It's time for an
It's a
AK.
crate weapon. It's a crate weapon.
Time for an
AK.
AK.
there's
An
like
AK?
46 AK skins, bro.
No, a progressive skin. Like,
Oh,
if you gi-
progressive.
If
I
you,
got
if
you, I
you
got
give
you.
me a progressive AK skin, dude. Like
Hold on.
everybody says, barrel SLR is.
We
meta.
gotta address some shit real quick.
What's
Dude in the chat, his name is
Hold up,
the
let me watch.
Bambino 85. Okay.
Stop watching this goddamn shit.
He just came in the chat. He said, "Old boy stream I was watching was banging on a Cronus user in the GG clan. Where is the evidence, homie? Don't fucking come at us with that shit without the evidence. Where is the fucking Cronus, homie?
Somebody
You're-
got mad, and they accused him of cheating, and naturally they're gonna start.
But
That's it.
we went through this
Plain and
whole
simple.
fucking thing today. We went through this
Yeah.
whole
Plain
thing
and
today.
simple. Not that big of a deal.
This shit's so annoying that these motherfuckers think nobody can be good. You gotta be using a Cronus to be playing the game if you're decent.
Don't even
If you're
play
good,
the fucking
like
game.
provide the evidence if you're gonna say it, Bambino. Provide the evidence,
and-
homie.
Just
In that same breath of this shit, so Drop got shit on today. A match later, I believe it was. Drop can correct me if I'm wrong, because I think he's in both our chats right now. A dude drives straight at us, rolls his fucking coupe. When he gets back on his wheels, I just simply pop him. With an AK, I'm pretty sure. And he's like, he sends me a message after the match, after he sits here and spectates me. He's like, I enjoy your mouse and key setup. For all you guys that watch stream reports, like PUBG reports, I guess you could call it, whatever. Y'all motherfuckers, man. Please watch the PUBG reports. A lot of us like money, sometimes plays with his hands under his desk, but you see his
Bro,
controller a lot
bro.
as well.
My
But
controller has a look. I'm gonna show the stream right now. My controller has. I have like a what is it? A mount under my desk right here where it sits, and then I have to sit my controller on my lap. I cannot play with my controller on my desk. This shit is uncomfortable.
yeah,
to
because
me.
you
It doesn't
ripped
feel
on me
right,
for
bro.
that. You're like, how the fuck do you do that, bro?
I had to sit on this shit on my thighs basically. That's what's comfortable to me. This shit is sitting right here. I've
And
had
that's
people
the-
tell me that basically I have another mouse and keyboard over here and I'm using it. It's so easy to tell if somebody's using mouse and keyboard. Just watch their cursor. If their cursor is making micro movements that are like Twitch type movements, that's how you tell if somebody's on mouse. It's so
we
easy to
talked
tell,
about this
bro.
earlier too. We talked about this earlier too. Tell somebody to
about?
do a 360, because if you're playing with mouse and key on console, like on a controller, you just hold your joystick. And it
Cheers,
will
boys.
spin. Full. Cheers, Brody.
Cheers, homie. Sorry to interrupt you. Zeus.
So cheers, Brody.
Cheers, big dog.
So you have the micro movements, which are you cannot do on controller, but you also have the 360 movements. Like on a controller, you just hold your joystick, man, and you're spinning 360 on a general 20 cents. Like you're doing that 360. But if they have DPI settings and shit on their mouse, sure they could probably do it. But you don't ever see anybody doing a full 360 with a mouse. You have to move that shit. You have to re-pick it up, and you're gonna stutter about 3/4 of the way through. If you're playing on mouse and key, like there's hints, like the stutter movement that you were just talking about. But I simply just this dipshit rolled over in a car, got back on his wheels, and I was just like, poop, 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 poop. He watches me the rest of the game, sends me a message. He's like, I enjoy your mouse and key setup, bitch. And I'm like, motherfucker, I read that message on stream. I was like, please look at my stream report, you shithead. And you'll see my controller.
I'm gonna
literally
be honest.
sitting in
When
my desk.
a lot of y'all know, like, I'm off the game for like 4 or 5 days at a time because I'm working and I'm making that fucking bag, homie. So when I finally hop back on, I'll hop on regs to warm up. I'll immediately start catching messages on regs, bro. Like, you'll play ranked all weekend and you don't catch no messages. You fucking hop on regs. Every time you kill somebody, they're messaging you, calling you a cheater, bro. It's like, why? Do y'all none of y'all get that shit?
Well, I don't play ranked as much as you guys, so no. I don't
No,
get that
what
shit.
I'm saying is on
I don't really
regs.
I don't really play PUBG a lot. So,
On- Yeah, you play a bunch of shit. On regs, you catch more hate mail than you catch on ranked because
I mean,
on
I get called a cheater all the time, but that's just because I'm a fucking god.
no, you don't.
this motherfucker's an SMG god, bro. You're a vector and a fucking.
Alright, so
Up
tell
god.
me this right now. Have you ever seen anyone else that can run the Vecchi like I can and hit shots at 250 to 300
That's
meters
true, Val.
with the
That's
Vecchi
true.
and just
Yep.
white people like I do?
I haven't.
I
But-
swear to God, I give that to you.
You need to
I
come to
can
range,
use
homie.
little can attest for me. I can use an AK. I can use a barrel. I can use any of the fucking guns in this game. I choose to use a Vecchi because I love embarrassing people when I melt them at 200 meters away to end a game.
Right,
It's just
right.
fucking, it's
So
enjoyable.
Filthy just said, like, none of us are as accurate as mouse and key, and I think we hit this topic off stream earlier. The recoil on PC, what is it, like 75% more
It's
recoil?
fucking
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
It's a night and day difference.
I compare the recoil on PC naturally. Every gun on PC I feel like is like controlling an MK14 with no cheek pad and a 6x on it. Or you could say a barrel with no attachments and a scope, not a red dot, a scope. The recoil on PC is way above what console has as recoil. on every
Bro,
single gun.
I've used a controller on PC. and like my gun just goes
Fast,
straight in the
fast.
air, bro. As
Yeah.
soon as you fire that bitch,
So,
You
you
can't use
know
controller on PC,
what it
man.
is
And bang
on
with them
PC?
mouse and key players.
the
Can't do it.
PC recoil. It's I was reading on it, but then I watched a video. The difference is on Xbox, the initial shot, first 5 shots or whatever, first shot of the first 5 are the most accurate. First shot on PC for a mouse, it goes like straight up. So vertical sensitivity multiplier or whatever. I did this shit for hours. You need to have that low. So your first shot is gonna hit all the way up, and then the rest all stay in the same area. So when you hit the click for the first shot, immediately pull it down, and then you can control it. So it's just really a matter of getting used to it.
I need to play
First
more
edition.
PC
But
PUBG.
just
Yeah.
imagine, if you get used to that on PC, just imagine what you could do
I've
with
been
a
trying
mouse
to get it in,
on
boy.
console. Just
Like I
imagine
figured
what
it
you
out.
could do, like the mouse and key players, because there's no doubt there's mouse and key players on console.
Yeah, there's no recoil. I mean,
You know what's
I mean,
fucked up?
Just imagine if you were good at mouse and key on PC. Just imagine what you can do on console.
Have you guys ever heard of this streamer,
That minimal recoil that's on console.
the streamer Danakud, I think her name is?
Danuk.
Or Danuk, is that how you pronounce
Yeah,
it?
Danuk.
Danuk,
From like
yeah.
Czech.
She's a
Yeah.
She
beast,
has a
bro.
cam that she's amazing, but she had a cam for a while that she was showing her hand and the drag down that it takes to do some of the recoil that she does on the PC. It's fucking amazing, dude. I mean, it's
they
moving
play with
3/4 to full length of the mouse every time, repeatedly over and over again to hit those shots. You know?
So
Yeah,
the
she's
rule
a
of
beast.
thumb for having the mouse is you have a certain space. So you get a marker one day and say, hey, this is my place for the mouse. When you do that, you go from one corner, the top right, down to the bottom left. And in that top right to the bottom left, it needs to be a complete 360. So if you start there, when you get a complete 360 for your mapping on your mouse, when you drag it, that's where you want it. And then from there, you do your sensitivity. As far as your DPI is set, that's what the DPI is doing. Sensitivity on the game individually.
Right.
So that's how I figured it out. Like now, I swear, man, I've been trying to play with you guys. I can control the recoil on fucking PUBG on the PC. Like nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easy.
That should take some practice for sure.
Yeah,
But
I did it for hours, bro.
But
Hours.
at the same time, man, like you're figuring in DP, like the DPI of your mouse as well. Like
Yeah.
your mouse plays a huge factor in it as well. Like
Usually
I
750, 800.
have a gangster ass mouse, man.
What mouse you have?
I have the Logitech Pro Lightspeed X or something. Logitech Lightspeed Pro X or
I got
something.
You've been playing some PC or no?
200 some bucks.
Yeah. And I tell you, like, I mean, I can shoot on console, you know, give or take, depending on the day. How many beers I've had. But even in my minimal time, I have less than 50 hours logged on PC Pub. If I were to hook up like a Zim or a Cronus or whatever to my console,
My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I think BushGod's leaving.
Hold on, BushGod's leaving. Yo, Bush. Sorry, Zix.
Yep.
You out of this shit, homie?
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump in some matches.
Yo, I just want to say thank you for hopping in for episode 1, homie. This is our first fucking podcast, DG podcast. We want to appreciate you. Anybody in the chat that missed what he said earlier in the podcast, it's going to be on YouTube later, the DGD Money YouTube. Rewatch that shit. You got anything to say? You got anything to say, Bush?
You guys got my tag if you ever want to do this again or
DR
Hey,
space SIC.
I tell you what, if I don't hit diamond with these motherfuckers, I'm going to camp in a bush with you. That's all I got to say.
Yo,
Yeah,
Bush.
I can give you
Yo,
some tips.
Bush.
You can really implement your guns. in
Bush,
too.
if you want a clan, bro, you're welcome whenever, homie. Let me know.
Yeah, if you guys want to pick up somebody because you don't got a fourth, I'll be down to fill a spot.
BushGod, thanks for
DG,
coming out, bro.
Dr.
We
Sick.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
appreciate you
Oh, yeah,
popping
bro.
in, man.
Appreciate you,
You're a
homie.
fucking legend, bro.
You
up.
are a
Thank you, thank you.
goddamn legend.
Diamond too.
Later in the podcast, we're gonna watch some BushGod fucking clips. Promise you that. When we're done, I'm fucking bringing up some BushGod clips.
Yeah, play the one with the 999.9 sneakiness.
Where is it?
Backward naked
What group
in
is that
Miramar.
in? What group
That's
is
in
that
the
in?
PUBG council community. That's my
Console,
main page.
PUBG console community, and then
No,
look
no. It's a PUBG Xbox community. That's the one.
PUBG Xbox community, and what is the name of the video?
I think it's the third one down. It has a 999.99% sneak.
If you find the link
Let
to
me
the
type it.
clip, post it in my chat. At the end of this podcast, we're gonna watch that shit.
I
Yo,
appreciate you coming
thank
in,
you for
man.
showing
stopping
up, Bush.
by.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yo,
Always.
I've been when you watched. Hold on, before you leave, when you watched the PUBG report when we ran into you, what was you thinking, homie?
I'm just always glad to get footage and audio and stuff like that. So those are always good videos.
He's like, I just want to make you guys famous on Facebook.
It
bro."
was all love, bro. When we ran into you, it was all love, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for stopping
Thanks
by,
again,
brother.
BushGod. Have a good night, brother.
You too.
Take it easy, buddy.
All right, it's us four, boys. Hopefully he drops the link to that clip he's talking about. We're gonna watch that shit in the podcast. Ziggs, you was talking. What was you saying?
I was just saying, like, I'm pretty ass at fucking mouse and key on PC. Like, I'm a shitty ass PC player, dude. Like, I'm very, very new to it. But even in my short time of PC gameplay, like, if I were to hook up like a Zim or a Cronus or something or whatever to my console, like, I feel like I'd slap the shit out of you with a mouse. Like, just because of the recoil difference. Like,
M
I
and
can
K is
control
definitely cheating, bro.
I can control recoil decent on PC. You swap that over to console, like with the minimal recoil that console has compared to PC with a mouse. There's none. I don't know, man. I slap the shit out of you.
Definitely, there's
Like,
way less
it's
recoil on
so much
console, bro.
different. It's so much different.
There's way less recoil on console, 100%. All right,
You know,
guys.
and factor in DPI. Like you have your settings, but then you factor in the DPI of a mouse. Not only are you factoring in your vert sense and your general and your scope speeds and stuff on a console setting, now you have that hidden setting of your DPI as well that you would play with on your PC, and you're just on a whole nother level of recoil control.
If
with
all
less
four of you,
recoil.
if all three of you could make any change to PUBG to make it better, what would it be? Little, go ahead.
I would say the programming for it to be Xbox, not PC.
You said what?
That way, there would be not as many issues.
That's not going to happen though because of the way
I know, that's what I'm saying. If they were able to do that, that would be.
it
what I
would need
would
to be.
ask.
It would need to be a whole new game being created, basically, PUBG 2 or something. You
Because
know,
the way that it works on Xbox versus PC, PC is how it's supposed to run. And if it ran like that on console, it'd be fucking the best game ever.
With the Series
So
X,
what you need
He's-
to do though,
he's talking about like the
i-
desync and shit. Is what he's talking
what you need
about.
to do though is get rid of old gen consoles. Like you have to optimize it for new gen consoles. But at the same time, if
Didn't
they
they do
do
that,
that, if they do that though, they lose half their player base. Well, maybe not half at this point, but if they optimize it for new gen strictly, they're losing players, and PUBG isn't going to do that.
The
They
whole
could
problem
really
is
do-
the game was originally created on PC and it was ported to Xbox.
It was coded. Yeah, it's coded for PC.
That's why the game plays like shit on
Like,
console,
yeah.
like it does. It
But-
needs to be recreated and a whole new, like I said, a PUBG 2 made or a whole new game made.
If they
That's
did that,
the only way they're gonna
would
fix
be
it.
Phenomenal.
But tell me this, since we're talking about, it being made on PC and ported to console, tell me another game where the movement, I think movement is probably the most sensitive subject with PUBG. Everybody feels like it's clunky. You get stuck on just
it's
stupid
clunky,
shit.
but it's realistic.
Movement
tell
in the
me,
desync.
tell
dude.
me,
Everything about
does
PUBG is
does
realistic.
COD, Apex, Fortnite, any of the above have the movement that PUBG has, the realistic movement. That
No,
I
PUBG
agree
it's
has.
just
with you
fake
on
as
that.
fuck.
Yeah. No, I see what Ziggs is saying is the animations and the play style that PUBG has is completely different from COD. COD and all those other Apex, all those other games, it's a cartoony kind of quick play animation.
You can
whereas
slide and
PUBG
run like crazy. Like shit isn't
PUBG
real.
is more of a
Slide in
realistic.
real life.
Like
Yeah.
when you crouch, if you're sprinting in PUBG and you crouch, like you slow down. Like run and sprint in real life, crouch and try and sprint again. You hesitate.
Yeah.
PUBG has nailed that. It just feels clunky, for sure. But the movement aspect of PUBG is the most realistic movement of any BR out there.
I
It's
agree
just
with you.
SOCOM on steroids. What it is.
I remember SOCOM back in the day. This shit was fire.
SOCOM on steroids.
So
So
PlayStation
the
2?
animations take longer, more realistic because you have to make that time or take that time, lay down or get up or start running. That's why. But
That's why
PUBG
people
is
like
very
it.
slow pace. Other
It's not
games are
like
very
COD
fast.
where you're fucking running around like a bat out of hell, like doing crazy shit, sliding and fucking.
But there's
it's just
other games.
wild ass movement.
So I have Filthy and Katie in chat right now. They're saying Filthy said anti-cheat that detects chronism, etc. Other games have
We need
implemented
that.
it, but
We
why
need
can't
that.
PUBG? So other games have implemented it, but at the same time, those same games already have a workaround. Like that is no longer an implemented feature. Like there's already workarounds to all that.
So
like,
there's people
cheaters
that
are gonna
get
cheat.
there's people that can get past those anti cheats.
And then Katie says she's too anxious of a player to play. Like Fortnite is Katie's bread and butter.
I know. I've
She's
watched her
always-
stream a
she-
couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's always jumping, sliding, jumping, swapping weapons, bopping somebody, blah blah blah. In PUBG, like that mechanic is slower. You cannot do that in PUBG against somebody that can shoot.
It's a different play style in a different game. Those kind of games, Apex and Call of Duty, are those fast-paced, arcadey kind of games. PUBG is more of a realistic sim, like you're talking about, with the movements and the crouching
Yep.
and the slowing down, the bullet drop, all of that stuff. You know?
And that's exactly what Katie just said too. She's like, "You see me play Fortnite. I'm constantly moving, jumping, etc." In Fortnite, like a lot of us have that movement where we're always crouch spamming, like when we're moving, so we're not taking a headshot. We have that chance of not taking a headshot if you're crouch spamming as you're running or slightly moving. Like I crouch spam when I loot. It's out of habit. Like I crouch spam when I loot. But the movement thing, like it's a slower mechanic. It's a
Little
more
you
real- it's a
motherfucker,
more
bro.
realistic mechanic.
Little's over here showing fucking hats on stream. They talking about MLB shit.
No, I definitely agree with you, Ziggs, for sure, on that assessment, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite is a whole nother. The
Fortnite
But
goes hard, boy.
if you compare PUBG to Fortnite or Apex or Call of Duty, they all have their different styles. Obviously Fortnite is more like the the movement is like more cartooned, I guess. Call of Duty,
Animated, for sure.
yeah, animated, yeah.
when
that's
people
the word
got
I'm
into
looking for.
Fortnite, I couldn't stand the building. That was
Bro,
my main
let's
thing.
be
But
realistic
now that
here.
Zero Build, I just want you guys
Fortnite
to know,
is fucking fun,
I'm low-key a Fortnite fucking sweat
bro.
on Zero Build.
We gotta fucking play, man. Have you seen
Yeah,
the new
you-
shit you can do now?
Boom,
Man,
McCloud.
hey, I play Fortnite with fucking Filthy and Katie in them.
It's Unreal Engine
I'm a
5.
low-key Fortnite fucking sweat, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm always down for Fortnite.
You want to play some Fortnite, man? I play Fortnite on PC. I don't play it on console. I play on PC.
I'll play it on
My-
either
my-
one, but I prefer.
See, I played
My
Fortnite.
kids and my nephews are fucking Fortnite sweats. Katie's a Fortnite sweat.
I
Filthy's a
played it when
low-key
it
Fortnite
first
sweat.
came out, before it was multiplayer, and it was like single player, and you had like all these missions to do and stuff. And I played it, and it was all right. But then, like Little said, when it got, I was cool with like the combat part, but the whole building thing, I was like, all right, no. I'm shooting at somebody, and they build a fucking wall right in front of me. No, I'm done with that. That's
See,
ridiculous.
Bro, that shit made the game so hard, but now it's like they have it so now you just have to be good at it. You can't build shit anymore.
I will.
Filthy's in
I will
chat,
get
like, hold up,
shit on Fortnite. I will get shit on.
Filthy's
Oh,
like,
man,
hold up,
my
DG
first game I
Ninja
played
showed
after
up.
years, and
DG Ninja showed up. He says.
What? DG Ninja? Who's DG Ninja?
DG Ninja. That's filthy.
Talking about Ziggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, hold up, DG Ninja showed up.
Fortnite is tough for me. Like,
Bro,
can't do it.
But it-
like if I'm not playing that, I think I forgot to say that earlier. If I'm not playing PUBG, Fortnite is a very good change of pace for me because I feel like, you know, I know Fortnite's sweaty as fuck.
Warden's got a good idea there.
But
DG
if,
Fortnite stream.
But if I'm getting shit on in PUBG, like in Katie and Filthy, then you know whoever else want to play Fortnite, bro, it's a change of pace for me because it feels less sweaty for me because it feels more relaxed in zero build. Like I feel like a sweat because I'm competitive, but at the same time,
You don't even play that shit. You probably killing people, right?
yeah. Katie calls me a Fortnite sweat all the time. I'm like, I'm a shitter at this. My kid shits on me in this game.
Bro, my son will destroy me in Valorant, bro.
Really? Valorant. God, see, that's
I
what
told
Little
you.
is.
I told you to tell Kingston to add us.
Yeah.
Let him play with us, bro.
Unfortunately, the DG podcast episode 1 featuring BushGod ends here. We continue to drink and slur our words more and more. The rest of the podcast for the next 3.5 hours were a little out there. We started saying some crazy things. So the video had to be edited. I hope you enjoyed and be on the lookout for podcast episode number 2. Appreciate you watching. Deuces.